Spirits with Spirits.
Guilt.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Spirits and Spirits. Spirits and Spirits. I said it again, Dave. Spirits with Spirits.
They're here.
Season 3, episode 8.
And Spirits.
Spirits.
Stop recording.
I have spirits in me. But yes, we are talking the haunts of Alaska for season 3, episode 8 tonight. I am your host, Joe Watkins. Of course, your host with the most, Mr. David Lowe. Hello, can you go?
Hello, can you go? I want to have my, my roadcaster, my podcast board, like do the cheering and stuff, but unfortunately, it doesn't go through the board. It doesn't go through into here, which is weird. I haven't figured that out why it's not doing it.
You know, the very last dial all the way to the right there? You just turn that up.
I already did.
And then just go.
Yeah.
You don't hear it?
You can't seem to hear mine. I heard yours.
False.
Do you have the little green ear pushed?
No.
What is that?
Do you hear that?
Right.
Yeah, that chirping?
Yeah. You hear that?
No.
That's my lowdown
thing. Recording. Bloody.
We are recording.
Huh, that's weird. That is weird. Why does mine work and yours doesn't?
Electric.
Yeah. It's electric.
I can't seem to get that to come through.
That is weird.
Not.
I guess maybe it's not weird, but I haven't figured out why.
Because
I can hear yours, but I had
Amber.
I had my son call me.
Yeah.
And I just happened to still have the Bluetooth on, so I was talking to him through this.
Yeah.
And he could hear it.
But for some reason, it doesn't come through.
But for some reason, it doesn't come through
during the show. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Software issue?
Pendant.
Maybe?
I don't know.
It's the only thing I think of.
Not much in the way of software, bro. I mean,
I know, right? Yeah. It's just an audio file going through, so I don't know why it would allow mine to go through and not go through when they're the same. They're literally this. Well, no, that's a different audio file because the audio files I have loaded in are different.
Yeah, but speaking of audio files, let's talk about Anchor.
Oh, you want to talk about Anchor? All right,
talk about Anchor, man. We love those guys.
Oh man, well, let me tell you about Anchor. Anchor is this awesome podcast place that allows us to take the audio portion of our live video feed that we're doing right now and put it out to your favorite places like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and even Amazon Music. Lots of different places you can listen to us. You can start your own podcast with Anchor. They're awesome. They'll actually sponsor you. And it's a great place to continue on with Anchor as you grow your fan base, because not only do they put all this stuff out there for you, they'll actually help you find more sponsors as you grow your fan base. So, we want to thank Anchor for doing all that stuff for us, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Okay.
Who else I want to thank, Dave? I know we pay for it, but I want to thank StreamYard, because StreamYard is what allows us to take the be able to do this multicast to our Spirits with Spirits on YouTube, our Spirits with Spirits on Facebook, and of course our Spirits with Spirits on Twitch. So I mean, without StreamYard, we wouldn't be in those 3 locations, and you guys wouldn't be able to see us live in all these different spots. So thank you, StreamYard, for doing that. And you know who I really want to thank, Dave? I want to thank Scare Network. I want to thank Scare Network for letting us join their family and allowing us to exclusive content on their sites there. They're awesome. It's a great place. They have total awesome stuff on there. I mean, and it's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's only $4.99 a month if you want to do the monthly, and you can save yourself $20 a year by just doing the annual and only pay $40. So I want to thank Scare Network for allowing us to be part of the family there. Appreciate them for that.
Yeah. So please go to scarenetwork.tv and sign up. Watch our exclusive content, because I got to tell you, the show that we just did,
wow,
exclusively for Scare Network TV, one of my favorites of this year, bro. And I'd hate for that. I'd hate for you guys on the live stream not to see that.
Yeah,
because that was an amazing episode, and probably I mean at least top 10 spot for sure so far this year.
Right now I say so far this year probably it's a top 5 for sure now.
Yeah, it's type 5. I absolutely.
Yeah. Just want to share on the live. Me got some haunting equipment
forward
because my fiance loves me. It's my early birthday, so I got the S box. Why is it? I must have big hands because it looks so much bigger on Scare Network television.
It's your hands, bro.
But got the S box, got the 2023 version of the SB7. Oh, did you hear that?
Castle.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, you see the lights on my hand? Ooh. That's right. Got me a REM pod too, bud.
Disrespectful. Leave.
Well, damn.
Yeah, fuck off, bro.
I'm just like kid at candy store right now. Like, so you're surely kicking everybody out of the house, including the dogs, and like gonna do a full investigation inside the house. Yeah.
Forward.
It's fun.
How does it work? Do you want to play?
How does it work? Well, you just gotta get close to it, and if you get close to it, just
how does it work?
Right here. See,
just I told you. Pay attention.
Just get close to it. I have it has a temperature thing on there too. If what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It detects temperature changes.
Yeah.
And that temperature gauge, it's a sensitive, Dave.
Over here.
The temperature gauge is sensitive.
It's a sensitive.
Sensitive.
All right. So what do you got going on to drink, bro?
Dude, well, because my fiance watched our show last week and saw you drinking those Modelo's. She decided to go get some too, but she knows how we drink and got the tall boy versions. And so right now I'm trying the Modelo Chilada mango with chili. And I gotta tell you,
good.
That's a yummy.
It's yummers, man. It's good. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot too. Saltier than I thought it was gonna be. There's a like good salt content.
They're here. Work. I see you.
Here, Poltergeist Dave. They're here.
They're here.
But great week. Long week. Weird week.
Run away.
But I don't want to run away. I have to pack up all this stuff.
Yep.
And of course, Dave, you had to bring up the honeymoon situation on our live on Instagram, and now my love is going, yeah, love, where are we going?
Why
on the
am
honeymoon?
I here?
Why didn't you answer that question? Yeah,
I'm not saying California, but
I was like, you know why he said that? He wants us to go to California.
I got a meter, bro. Not that you need my stamp of approval, but I got a meter.
Well, I'm just saying, why don't you guys just come out here July 30th and come to the wedding and eat good food and enjoy the company and be married?
That's a distinct possibility. See, my wife and my anniversary is the 7th.
Yeah, I know.
Strong. Leave here.
And it will be our 29th anniversary.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
So just think, next year, so we'll be in season 4.
It'll be season 4, hitting your 30th.
It'll be my 30th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And she will not go on an investigation with me. No fucking way. Ever. 2 things she won't do with me. She won't go camping, and she won't do an investigation with me.
Oh, Leona says here, gonna get along just great. Ceci is not going on an investigation with me, no. And she don't like camping either.
No. My wife was like, no, fuck that. I ain't no. In fact, not going camping.
The discussion we had about going to the haunted beach, and not telling him it was a haunted beach. Yeah.
So if you watch the show, bro, I think we fucked that one up.
Yeah.
My wife generally doesn't watch the show. She just overhears me. So when I start talking about going to Penhurst and shit, she gets mad. But
Abigail.
But we still I don't think we're gonna end up in Thailand, but we might be in Thailand in April. And if we are, I'll probably check out the airport.
Why?
Because that's where I want to go. That's probably where we're going to land. So
don't forget your strawberry Fanta, Dave. That's all I'm going to say.
Nope. I can't forget my Fanta. Got to give an offering, and I will definitely do that. But what are we talking about tonight? So we're talking about the Haunt of Alaska.
Haunt of Alaska. We got 3.
It was interesting because we were like, oh, let's do the corners. Is what we decided. Because we did Maine.
War.
All the way over there in the east. And I was like, so we'll do Washington. And you went, no, fuck that, bro. Alaska's in the corner.
Alaska's the corner,
bro. So we need to do Alaska. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot about Alaska. So yeah. So we started doing Alaska. And I mean,
Dave, and I just got to thinking about that.
Dig.
We're not doing a California episode.
Speak.
For the corner. No, for the corners. No, not for the corners. No, not for the corners. Not for the corners. No, we got to go Hawaii.
No. Yeah, we got to go to Hawaii. But we have California listed.
Well, I mean, we're going to do California, but
I mean, if we do the corners like we're supposed to,
we got to go Hawaii and not California first.
Yeah, and there's some good stuff. Well, and that's quite a ways out. Anyway, so
yeah.
So yeah, we could do Hawaii instead of California. But we had written down California.
Yeah.
How are you?
We had been drinking also. So
hello.
Hello. That was for me.
Oh, and mine said, "How are you, Dave?"
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Kate.
Well, yeah, there's some good spots in Hawaii, bro.
For the Wi-Fi? No. Oh, just the first letter. People jumping on my Wi-Fi.
Password is get your own damn Wi-Fi. No spaces, all lowercase.
So we did find 4 good locations during our live on Instagram. One kind of hit me a little, based off the research.
Louder.
I liked it.
One hit him kind of said louder.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of hit me kind of I thought it was going to be better than what it was. Just the lack of information is kind of lacking there.
And it's odd. And I think maybe because it's still in operation.
Possibility, but so is the other 2 we're going to be talking about tonight, Dave.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
All the locations we've talked about for Alaska, including on the Scare Network television exclusive, are all still
Monster.
But see, I don't know, and I agree. It was I liked it at first. I liked the story. I liked the background behind it. And then I was like, there's got to be more. So yeah, I'm digging and I'm digging and I'm digging and I'm not really finding anything else.
I am in pain.
I'm sorry you're in pain. And that was bugging me. So I was like, man, I think
Ethan.
I was thinking maybe we could come up with a different site, but it was already too late. We'd already agreed on what we're going to do. And I'm going to keep talking because I know you're on mute. So I'm just going to keep jabbing her along, waiting for you to continue on with the thing. And he's back.
Am I dead?
Sorry.
Probably. Yeah, you're
Daughter
probably dead.
Come talk to me during our live show.
My daughter and granddaughter are not present. They are out of town. So
and I still have no idea what she wanted. Oh, what do you need? Ramble.
Blah, blah. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Just do it. Thank you for watching. So we've got some watchers from out of town.
I love my daughter. All of them. That's which one.
All of them.
She's on which one?
Favorite. You're my favorite. I can't pick favorite. You're my favorite.
She's on which one? You have 3. All of them. All of them. What a buddy.
Yeah, see, I do that, but I only have one daughter. So I go, I love my daughter, and my sons go, hey.
That's because you act too much like me.
Yeah. I'm like, it's the first one's a throwaway anyway. So sorry, Eric. It's
both.
That's why the second's named after David.
The second is named after me.
No, so I kind of wondering where I want to start here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I'm thinking, I think I want to start saloon is where I want to start.
Clean.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and go to Fairbanks in
Coming
the middle
to get me.
and finish
with the Wendy Williamson Auditorium.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
I think that's good, bro. So the Red Onion Saloon. So check this out. So the Red Onion Saloon was actually built in 1898.
1898 started as a brothel.
Yeah.
I loved how you picked your women. I want that doll, please.
Actually, let's go to the picture.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is what they did. So they had 10 women that you would pick from, and they had these dolls behind the bar.
Yeah.
When the customer would pick the woman, they would lay the doll down.
Yep. Letting them know that woman was
that woman was laying down. That's what that woman was getting some yum. You gotta wait. So, and then they had copper tubing that went to all the rooms. And when they were done with their deed, each one of those copper tubes went to an individual safety deposit box for the girl's money.
Yep.
Once that money hit the safety deposit box, the bartender would hear it and then sit it all back up.
Yep. But you know how they're done. I'm telling you, Vegas needs to get ahead with the times.
I'm telling you, I'll go back with the times.
And go back and test. That'd be cool. I mean,
how old are you?
I'd never do that, but that'd be a cool way to choose.
But here's another thing that was really funny. So yeah, so the place was built in 1898. This building and other buildings were moved in 1914.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So this building, what they did was they took this building, they set it on a bunch of logs, and they rolled it. They pulled it by one horse and a whole bunch of dudes, rolled it to another location, and set it down. Whoa. And that's where it is now.
Green.
Well, I didn't know that.
The kicker is they set it down backwards.
That explains the way it looks.
Okay. They set the place down backwards. And instead of picking it up and flipping it around, they tore the back door and front door off and they switched 41. Them.
Yeah. Well,
So it was kind of funny to think about, but when you go into the Red Onion Saloon, you're entering through the back door.
Why'd you have to say it like that, Dave?
I almost went red lights and turned the light off and went Dave After Dark for a second and said, yeah, we're going in the back door. To the Red Onion Saloon, and then I'm gonna pick my doll, and you're gonna lay it down for a long time. So
35 seconds later, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm sleeping. No, I'm actually probably eating. But the so when they did this, that when they did these deeds, they used to have tokens, and the tokens were made of copper, and they were like about the size of a silver dollar. And what they would do is they had like different levels of membership or different things that they could do. So, so for example, they had one that was called One Screw, and one screw was 15 minutes. You had 15 minutes and you had to be done. And they had another one that was all night long, to where you could put the token down and you'd be with that girl all night.
All night
long. Night long.
All night long.
I hear you.
Yeah. All night long.
All night long.
Sorry. 80s flashback.
Party, come on, Mo. Fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. Wow, this is good.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Riley's Sancha. Sancha. This is a blonde ale brewed with real honey.
Where are you?
So it's an ale that's made like a mead. And it tastes really good, bro. It's actually really tasty.
I'm digging on this mango.
Stop recording.
It's 5.5% alcohol, so it's a little stronger than a normal beer. And I think the Modelo's are 3.5.
Yeah, it should be the normal beer, 4.3
what happened?
Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to explain what happened.
Yes, let's explain what happened, Dave.
Let's talk about the history. So some stuff that I learned about the Red Onion in my research, that was actually really cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize they moved it and then set it down backwards.
Hannah.
Yeah.
So is the store in the back of the place now?
Behind
this is a place I want to go because they still dress up like
they still dress up like the brothel chicks, like
yeah,
ladies of the night, and they still they still do a lot of stuff. But in remodeling the place, they had to remove all the copper tubing.
Yeah.
They were told it was a fire hazard, which is complete bullshit, but they had to remove all the copper tubing.
They wanted to make sure it wasn't turning back into a brothel.
In removing the copper tubing, they found a lot of personal effects from the ladies that were there.
Brenda.
Oh, I bet.
Floorboards.
Oh, I bet.
So that's where the whole brothel museum came to. Is where they have these dolls and they have a lot of the personal effects from the ladies there.
Yeah, you got the brothel museum, which has a lot of the stuff that they found underneath the floorboards throughout the saloon itself, and upstairs in the women in the cribs. Except they called them cribs for some reason. Because that's where babies are. I don't know. But the owner actually has their personal antique collection inside there as well. I thought was pretty interesting. I was like, oh wow.
Sick.
I was like,
guide.
It'd be interesting. And I'm kind of interested in if the mixture of the antiques kind of has a little bit to do with some of the happenings that are happening on there that don't necessarily seem to correlate with what the Red Onion was and is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Close.
know. I don't know. Let's talk. I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Woo.
Well spoken.
Yeah, that's so spicy.
I'm coming.
It is.
So the main
Ant. Car.
apparition you would have to say that people talk about
It's Lydia.
Lydia.
It's Lydia.
who was
I'm
a
trying.
prostitute
How many?
during the time.
Yeah, or the madam. There are testimonies to say that she was the madam. She was one of the prostitute in charge, or eventually became the prostitute in charge.
Are you okay?
Very possible, because she's seen that and everything like that. But there's also another one there who they say was the madam, named Diamond. Diamond,
okay.
Really?
Let me tell you about Diamond Lil. I did some research on this lady. Diamond Lil was 6 foot tall.
Whew.
They called her Diamond Lil because she had diamond in her tooth.
Oh,
much like the dude from Remo Williams.
Yeah.
So they called her Diamond Lil. But she had this interesting thing where she required certain things before you got to do some yum yum with Diamond Lil.
Catherine.
She required
disrespectful.
I'm sorry, but she required an actual written letter of reference.
MIA ghost.
A written
Castle.
letter of reference.
Was she high class?
She required a clean bill of health.
Oh, she's smart too.
What did I do?
And a bank statement.
Let you know that you could pay.
To see how much you had, because you gotta have some credit to come and get some of Diamond Lil.
I'll pay her that way too, on credit.
So they said that the standard cost for 15 minutes of love. This was a high class.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Even though it catered to the minors, this was like the high class brothel.
Yeah.
They charged $5 for 15 minutes.
That's expensive.
In the late 1800s, early 1900s.
That's expensive.
I did the math, and by today's standards, that's about $3,000.
Whew, high class.
High class. That's some high class fucking right there. I'm sorry.
Ain't no Wilson Way yum yum.
No, that's not Wilson Way yum yum. That's some, that's some Manhattan, like Wall Street yum yum.
Damage.
Hey. But Diamond Lil,
Jared.
She did not die at the brothel.
No.
She unfortunately contracted so many venereal diseases. One of them being probably syphilis, because her brain went completely bonkers.
Yeah.
She died in the hospital. But her ghost is said to be at the brothel.
Yeah.
Things that she does is she'll whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
And she's 6 foot tall.
She loves whispering in the males' ears.
She loves the men. She whispers in their ear and she strokes their hair.
Funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's funny.
Yes. She seems to be still a working.
She's still trying to earn that bread. She's like, I'm gonna earn that bread. But getting back to Lydia, unfortunately, Lydia killed herself.
Yeah, she took her own life. She hung herself.
Because she also contracted venereal disease, and when you contract syphilis, you are branded on the face.
Yep.
To let everyone else know that you damaged.
You got the crap.
You got the bad shit. You got the syphilis running around.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, if you had venereal disease, because they didn't have a cure back then, they just put a brand on your face so no one else did the yum yum to you without having to. Yeah. So because of that incident, that humiliated her so much that she took her own life.
Yeah.
Level farther.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want a bunch of guys shooting fire out their dick. So
no.
As Eddie Murphy would say.
So let me ask you, bro. Do you think the dolls have attachments on them?
I was thinking yes. I was like, oh, those are probably some attached objects right there.
We'll see. Yeah, here's the thing.
They are the original dolls.
I definitely believe that the personal effects have attachments on them for sure. But I'm not so sure the women actually touch the dolls. Now, if the dolls, because the dolls are supposed to represent them, it could be like a voodoo type of thing.
Melissa.
Where the doll actually represents the person and has power over them.
Fireplace.
That's
and that's kind of why I'm asking the question. Do you think it could be just an attached object, or do you think the dolls may actually be holding the women there?
Kayla.
I got Kayla again. That's the second time tonight.
Yeah, I heard that clear as day. Isn't that like your adopted daughter there?
That's Kaylee, but
Kaylee, okay.
Like, that's not something that they would have in the dictionary. In the
Heaven.
Oh, and her middle name is Heaven. And that's where my daughter's at right now. Is her place.
Fire.
Really? And I just got fire. I might have to make a call on the break.
Yeah.
I have to make a call. I did text her before the show started and she's okay, but she's probably not coming home tonight. She's probably not coming home tonight. Because it's too stormy out there. I don't want her driving with this. It's nasty.
Is it you guys still getting snow over there?
It's off and on. It's like it's sleet. It's like half and half.
Yeah.
And that makes it just nasty to drive in.
Louder.
Yeah, especially it gets cold enough for the road.
I'm trying.
But to get almost her first name, to get her middle name, and then fire, that's weird. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Core.
So yes, that made me wonder. Because Diamond Lil didn't die on the property. Diamond Lil died somewhere else. It could be that that was the place where she felt most at home.
Yeah,
was when she was the madam, or when she was working there. That could be the reason why she came back, or it could be that her doll is there.
That's what I was thinking, that there could be an attachment, because those dolls actually represented them. Like, those were their dolls. They represented who they were.
But any person who's worth his salt that have done any research on the voodoo rituals is that the voodoo doll,
what is that,
has something of the person on the doll, a piece of the hair,
yeah,
lower,
or something like that, or something lower.
Haunt.
And if that's the case, if there is actually something of the person on the doll, then that doll is controlling that person, or when that person passed away, it went to the doll.
You got the picture of those dolls? I was looking in here.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Yeah, right there.
You must have it on a different spot.
Nope.
I'm not seeing it
in danger.
Yeah, right there. So there's a red onion picture, and then there's a second red onion picture.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Now see, do those dolls look of period? I think some of those dolls look of period. No, I guess they all kind of look of period,
They
don't
look
they?
they look very period. They look very Victorian, like the one on the top right looks like it's in a
I'm
Victorian
trying.
town.
Oh yeah.
Do you
But
want
I mean, if you look at it, it looks like some of this stuff is hand stitched. So
Yeah.
did the prostitute
Did the
make it
girl
themselves?
make it?
Is it part of
Yeah,
their own
that's all. That's
clothing? What about the hair? Is the hair real? Because there's some weird hair on
yeah.
the
grandmother?
grandmother
Sing.
again.
Yeah, and that's it. Sing.
Yeah, my maternal grandmother was very musically inclined, so we've been having stuff that kind of connects to her for me.
Yeah. Which one do you think it was? All those dolls you think was Diamond? For some reason, I'm thinking top left. I don't know why.
Really? Because I'm thinking the bottom right in the middle for some reason.
I can't. Not.
Oh
Top
yeah,
left might be Lydia too. You got to think one of them's got to be Lydia.
yeah. Or maybe none of them are either. I don't think. You know,
Backward.
how many
How old
processes do
are
you think
you?
he went
Up.
through? You know.
Yeah, they only had 10 rooms, so they just had 10 at a time.
Yeah.
And they probably rotated them out like Menudo to where it was like, oh, as soon as you turn 16, you're out. Lord, I apologize. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So Lydia has been seen
Yes.
watering plants in the madams.
Yeah. To the point that the soil is actually moist on the plants.
Yes.
I think that's cool. And now they attribute a lot of the activity to Lydia. They think it's all Lydia.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Oh, I do too.
There's quite a bit of activity.
What is happening?
But the crazy thing, they've seen her full apparition.
Yeah. All over the place.
Full body.
Yeah.
But she's very hostile towards men.
Yes.
Was playing tricks on them and is very mean towards them, but loves women.
Follow you.
Loves women.
Like to the point where she'll sit there and caress their hair.
Yeah. And
Smoke.
There's always a cold spot following the smell of perfume.
Or there's perfume following the cold spot.
They go together. They go together. They get the cold spot, they smell the perfume, or they smell the perfume and get the cold spot, whatever. But there's a report that two men were pushed.
Yeah, pushed, not just pushed. Pushed down a flight of stairs.
Pushed down a flight of stairs. Yeah.
A flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Not a stair, not one or two or three stairs. A flight of stairs.
They went all the way down the stairs, and let's just do. Oh well, I thought I had a picture of the inside, but I don't. Because there's
her.
You can see the stairs where they got put down.
What date is it?
It's 2023.
There, Sharon.
But there's also a male entity called
the bouncer.
The bouncer. They also think that it may have been him that pushed the guys down the stairs.
Yeah, because he has been known to move objects and things like that. But it's also he's gotten very physical with staff.
Yes.
Which I found interesting. Like, why would you get physical with staff? You're supposed to be protecting the staff.
Well, in two ways. So physical in like harming them, but there's also reports of them helping staff.
Married.
Like moving drinks for them.
Yeah.
Taking stuff off the tables. moving customers' keys that are drunk.
Sorry. Movie. I see you.
Oh, I see you. Dude.
Run away.
Thanks.
Run away.
Early. Dice.
You'll see me run away. But yeah, but with Lydia, they the cold spots, the perfume, a lot of EMF spikes, apparitions all over the place. They hear footsteps. There is also a shadow figure that is reported.
Yes.
But they think that the shadow figure is Lydia as well.
Yeah, which I didn't understand. If you've seen her as a full body apparition, why would you think the shadow figure would be her? And that's what bugs me. And this is where I start about the intermingling of the antiques.
Yeah. So now, I do think that it's possible that Lydia could have ended up as non-human because of the manner in which she committed suicide, the shame that she felt. Yeah. And we've talked about how an intelligent human ghost can actually become non-human.
Yes.
So I think it could be possible, but I think there's something else to the shadow figure.
I think it's two separate things.
I think it's two separate things.
Now, there was a commotion, a disturbance so bad upstairs that they actually did call the cops.
Yes.
And when the cops came in and they came up the stairs, they did see a woman on the second floor who ran away from them into the madam's room. And they chase her down the hallway. They go in the madam's room, and there's only one way in and out, and that's the door they just went in, and there's nobody there.
Yep.
And I saw the I don't want to say the report, but when I was doing my thing, I saw the statement that the actual cops gave. I was like, wow, they actually even talked about it. Like, all we know is we saw it, we chased after it, we went in the same room it did, and there was nothing there.
Scream.
No, they didn't scream. They were a little confused of what happened, is what they said.
A little like, ooh.
Now, the owner of the place, excuse me, when talent would come, like musicians and things, to play down in the saloon area, would actually house these special guests in the madam's room.
Yeah.
And one night, one of the musicians was actually
Willie,
taken advantage of a little bit while he was up there and ran out the room.
Whoa.
Coke.
So I was like,
right.
oh, yeah, that she was trying to get a poke, and he was not having it because he got freaked out and ran out the room.
Yeah. So also, Betty, the Red Onion Saloon was also a number of different establishments. It was a pharmacy, it was a library, all this other stuff.
Yeah, it was a ton of stuff.
But then when the mining thing died down, and basically another gold rush happened somewhere else, everybody left. I think it was Nome. Everybody left.
Yeah.
This place. Everybody left. Skagway is the name of this place.
Yep.
Everybody left Skagway, went to Nome.
Guide.
Exactly. They needed a guide.
Command.
So the place closed down. Nothing was going on. And then they reopened it as a dance hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
To where they would have dances and all that kind of stuff. And they still snuck in the brothel.
Yes.
And you got to dance with a girl, and you got to go up to the room for a little num-num. So
yeah,
so they still didn't get away from it, but instead of it being like a full-on saloon, it just became like a really classy, like high-end dance hall.
Yeah. And now it's a saloon again.
Now it's a saloon again. The new owner, and I had it.
I'm lost.
Who's the owner's name? Jan Rentmore is the new owner of the place. Yes. Well, new owner. She bought the place in 1978. and she still owns it to this day.
Yeah.
She got a liquor license. She reopened it as a saloon.
Yeah. In a museum.
With a little restaurant action and the museum in the back.
Worried.
Yeah. Or in the front.
Island.
If you think about it, that you're going into the back door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. But yeah, I was surprised. There's like over 900,000 people go through that town during the tourist season and the cruise ship season.
Yeah, well, they have a brothel tour or something that goes around all these brothels.
Normally has like 1,000 people in it.
Yeah,
and they have 900,000 people come through there during the tourist season.
Kind of reminds me of where I'm living now.
Yeah, yeah. I found that interesting though.
Yeah,
it's like I want to go. Like I've never been on a cruise. It's one of the things I've never done yet.
I've never done a cruise either.
I want to do an Alaskan cruise.
That would be fun. I've wanted to do that too. That was one of the things we were thinking about for our 30th anniversary.
Yeah, seeing the Northern Lights, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But now I want to stop at Skagway
and
go to the Red Onion too.
Check this out. Yeah. Do a little.
Why are we going here, love? I heard the food was good. They got a cool museum upstairs.
Yeah, want to go see some haunted hooker dolls?
Undecided. Kimberly.
Why are you bringing all that equipment? Just in case.
Just to have around, just to have. Honest. Here, hold this, honey. Isn't this a spirit box? Yeah, just hold it. It's fine. We're just. It's okay. We're gonna take our picture with it. It'll be great. Don't read anything into this. We're not actually investigating anything. Oh, Dave, when did you get here? I'm so surprised that you're here.
You're doing this too?
Don't you know it's my honeymoon? God damn it.
Dave.
Hey, it's my anniversary. We just decided to randomly come to Skagway, Alaska. Sad.
I don't think we would get away with it. No. I think we'd both get beat.
We'd both be in the doghouse. Be like, I guess we're sharing a room tonight.
I'm the big spoon.
How many?
No butt stuff, Dave.
Not.
Yeah, this place is still very much open. And I was trying to they say they actually they tell you bring your camera, take pictures, see if you can catch stuff and things like that. And I guess people have caught stuff.
Yes.
And they say, and I guess they've shared their pictures on their site, but when I went to their site, it didn't have any guest pictures. I was like, dang it, where do I find those? And I couldn't find them.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to find them because but
they
said
I was trying to find it on their website too, and I got nothing.
Say it's mostly light orbs and things like that. So
yeah,
so I was just interested to see what they caught and if it was just reflection or what it was. I don't know. This is an interesting one though. There's a lot going on in a small place. It feels like.
Aha.
No, Dave found something.
Restless.
Red Onion Saloon hauntings. Well, that's an interesting picture.
Is it a red onion in a ghost outfit?
No.
Bobby.
It's me and Speedo.
Ooh.
Scared myself.
Dave, adults watch this show.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Are you a friend?
That's how I get paid as a stripper. I start out naked and people pay me to put my clothes back on.
Not.
Oh, yeah, put that back on. Ooh.
It's all sad.
Dad, they did that too. Not.
Oh,
dig, push,
that's funny.
Okay. So let me show you this.
dress,
I've got 2 here. I wonder if I can get that picture.
color, lower,
I'm trying.
lower,
Lower it down?
Lower.
How much lower do you want? Lower.
Are you okay?
No,
Dude.
you can tell me to go lower.
I think I got one of them over here, Dave.
I just can't deal with deeper.
Lower.
Faster, sure. Harder, no problem. I just can't deal with deeper.
cemetery,
If you want deeper, you better be talking about philosophy.
more,
You want more of that? Okay.
be quiet,
Oh, okay. I'll do that too. Mine just Oh, that's funny. Okay, so take a look at this one. This looks like eyes.
talk with me,
Oh. That's
Oh man. And if you blow it up, it looks like a shadow figure.
maximize the screen here. Oh, damn.
You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, and I'm trying to look around the room of what could be creating the shadow.
Yeah, I don't.
thank you,
Well, you're welcome. I don't see
Welcome.
anything like that. From where the sun's coming in behind it.
Yeah.
And it's above the window.
Yeah.
But there's like a shadow, like a silhouette of a figure.
And off the height of the picture,
Yeah.
smile,
I think they're holding it above their, over the head, taking pictures because
Yeah.
you,
I don't know why, but they are.
Yeah, probably so they can get a picture of the girl.
Yeah. Wow.
offended,
That's interesting. That's pretty high up on the wall.
Yeah, that's a good picture. And then this is another one.
knife,
Where you kind of see
screen,
that mist or
bottom
something
left
moving really fast at the bottom.
go away,
That's what the hell is that?
I don't know. Because I mean, you'd think it might be a blur or something,
It
but
looks like we're at the top of the staircase.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's at the top of the staircase.
Dennis,
That's an interesting one too. Huh.
damaged,
Yeah.
in
That's
front of you,
an interesting one.
Yeah.
funny,
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I just came across those. Thought I'd share.
knife,
Yeah. Man, I don't know what that first one is.
Sailor.
I don't know either one of those are. It really does look like eyes to like a shadow figure.
Yeah. I thought it was like, oh, it looks like eyes, but then when I blew it up, I was like, oh, it looks like I can see a shadow figure of a head.
You know,
And it looks like that head's got horns.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at like the angle and like, is there anything that could be possibly reflecting, making that shadow off the picture?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, maybe it's that thing off the side, but based off the picture, you wouldn't get that shadow right there.
Right.
That's a good one. I like that picture.
This is a good picture.
Oh, I'm glad you found that. Good
Clean.
old technical director
Not.
Dave.
Technical director Dave. Pachow. Pachow. All right.
You want to score this one?
Yeah, let's score this one, bro.
All right. So residual.
Why?
I think residual is pretty good here.
I think it's decent.
It's not awesome.
I think the footsteps that you hear could very much be residual. I don't think it's always going to be Lydia. I think a lot of those probably more than likely a lot of them are residual.
Do you think the cold spots, the perfume smell, do you think that's residual?
Why are you here? Seance.
Yeah, because when you read the reports of the cold spots and the perfume smells, you're not getting reports of Lydia itself. You're just getting kind of the gold spots correlating with the residual or with the perfume smell. So I think that could very much be residual as well.
Day.
What about the watering of the plants?
I think that's intelligent.
Blood.
Because she's been seen watering.
Run away.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think that's more intelligent or residual?
I think. Well, I thought it was residual, except for the fact that it's
you get wet, Dave.
That the soil's actually damp.
Yeah, it's actually
it's gotta be actually doing something, but it just seems like a repetitive thing. So it makes me wonder.
Well, watering plants are a repetitive thing.
Also, I didn't note there. There's also the faces of men in mirrors.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that too.
I forgot to talk about that too. So that goes with our manifestation score. So I wanted to, or that could also be residual.
That could also be part of our residual score, I think.
So yeah, I'm thinking the cold spots and the perfume smell might be residual. The footsteps, something tells me that the watering of the plants could be both residual and intelligent. So I'm going to give points to both.
Okay.
Do we think the residual is better than our first location?
I think the residual here is better than our first location.
Yes, but not much. So I'm at a 6.
We have been on it tonight, dude.
we have been picking up what we're putting down for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so intelligent is good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So as far as I know, we've got Lydia, we've got Diamond Lil, we've got Big John. I think he's intelligent.
Yeah.
And we've got the shadow figure.
Which is intelligent.
That's intelligent. So that's 4 things.
And they're constantly doing stuff. They're not
they're always messing with people, especially Lydia. Lydia is all over the saloon.
Yeah.
Pagan.
Big John tends to hang around one particular area.
Yeah.
But Diamond Lil is also like kind of all over the place too.
Yeah.
So
I think the intelligence here is actually pretty good. Not as good as what we talked about on Scare Network.
Not as good as that one, but again, I think I'm 1 less, so I think I'm about a 7.
I was thinking 7 myself. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Friend.
Okay. Poltergeist activity. We got poltergeist activity. We got keys being moved, glasses being moved, things being thrown.
Yeah.
Caressing the hair.
Yeah. Blessed.
I gotta say, watering the plants sounds like a poltergeist thing too. Like that's actually physically putting water on plants.
Yeah.
It's definitely an object thing. I got to give a bonus to.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely go into the object. Moving objects. Yeah. I think the poltergeist activity is pretty good. I think
I'm still kind of mid-range.
I was thinking 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking 6. 6, maybe 7, which means 6.
Which means 6, yeah.
More?
Murdered.
Okay, who was murdered?
Who? Why are you here?
I'm here to find out who was murdered.
Got the owl back, dude.
Who was murdered? Who? No.
Who?
What happened?
Who's on first?
Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. Some bitch. So yeah.
So
Um,
non-human. We do have non-human here.
We do have non-human. There's only the one
here.
Yeah,
though.
it's not high. There's only the one real report.
Yeah.
Of a shadow figure, but they think it's Lydia, and I don't think it's Lydia.
No. I think I'm honestly probably below a 5.
Why am I here?
On the non-human level.
I'm easily below 5 because I'm like 3 or 4, and it's not maybe 4, it's 3 or 4. I'm kind of
that's kind of where I was sitting too. I was like 3 or 4, so
yeah,
3.5 because I'm 3 or 4, and you're 3 or 4.
yeah, that's 3.5.
Graveyard. All right. So
history, it goes back to 1898, bro. I think the history is better than our Star Network TV spot.
Yeah, it's been a ton of different things.
It's been, and we're trying not to be. I love the fact that it was moved.
Yeah,
it was put backwards. That's hilarious.
Great history there.
Africa,
but it's been. I don't think it's been to Africa, but
I don't think it's been Africa.
I bless the rains down in Africa, but I'm looking at the red onion in Alaska.
Yeah, and I think your history's
pleasure
pretty decent here.
8, maybe 9.
Ooh, you're that high.
I'm at least an 8.
Where did we end up?
Because if you think we ended up on our other one,
yeah,
I'm thinking it's got to be an 8. Because it used to be a pharmacy, it used to be a library. Oh, it used to be barracks for the
barracks.
Yeah, it used to be barracks.
Yeah.
So 8?
Yeah, I like an 8. I do like an 8.
Okay.
I do like an 8.
No, we're gonna stick with an 8. We're not going down. Okay, manifestations.
That's funny. You kept saying lower. What
lower.
are you doing?
Lower. How low do you want me to go?
I don't think it was talking about your voice, Dave.
No, I don't think so
either. Manifestations.
Apparition.
We got quite a few apparitions, full-bodied apparitions.
We got
lower.
We definitely got lower. Come on. We got apparitions. We got orbs. We got shadow figure.
Yep. Yeah. You got that blurry
face in the mirror.
Yeah, faces in the mirror. Yeah.
I think it's good. Again, I'm kind of middle range here. I think maybe 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, I was thinking 6 or 7
How are you?
too. I'm kind of leaning more towards the 6 than I am a 7.
I am too. That's why I said maybe 7. So yeah, I'm leaning toward the 6.
Well, let's go 6.
Let's go 6.
Are you from here?
Yeah, no, not really.
Audio.
Audio is
audio's. We got whispers in the ear. We've got Big John tends to like yell at people. We got
lots of footsteps.
Lots of footsteps. That's about it.
Frustrated. Over here.
Yeah. Frustrated over here.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of maybe at a 5.
It's good. What I was thinking. It's dead center there, sitting at a 5.
Yeah, it was just kind of okay. It's good, but there's not a whole lot of different stuff.
Window.
No.
Feels.
Feels is
we got some physical touching for sure.
Yeah.
We got the guys that were pushed down the stairs. We got Diamond Lil strokes your hair.
Yeah. Yeah, Lydia stroking hair.
And Lydia strokes women's hair.
Yeah.
We got the smell of perfume.
How does it work?
We got cold spots.
Yep. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a fear element here.
Yeah. I'm hard pressed to find a whole lot of.
There's not a lot of fear and dread.
Not a lot of fear or dread or malaise.
I hear you.
I hear you too.
I hear you too. Right back at you.
So
but I think the majority of this is like it's like physical touching and smells and stuff.
Big.
So I mean, if you're touching me,
I'm still. I think I'm at a 7. It's got to be at least a 5.
Yeah, it's at least a 5.
And it's violent because it pushed men down the stairs.
It is violent because.
And then I think it strokes hair, it touches hair, cold spots, perfume.
I think I'm at an 8.
Oh, all right. Let's go 7.5.
Punished.
That'll give us a nice round number. All right.
Bribed.
Objects. We got objects. We got keys and drinks.
Got the mirror.
Green.
And
Front.
again, stroking of the hair and
watering the plants.
Watering the plants. That's a good one. I like that.
Good objects here. You got moving keys, drinks. Yeah. I think I'm.
I'm still like a 6 or 7.
I was thinking 7. I was just gonna say I still think I'm like at a 7 though on it.
Yeah.
So are you at a 6 or are you at a 7?
I'm at a 7. Okay. I'll go 7.
Excuse me.
Danger level.
The danger level of this place. You push guys down flight of stairs.
Cold basement.
Yeah.
Seance.
I think that's got to be a 5, at least. Now, Lydia is hostile towards men.
I think if you're a guy in here, the danger level would be higher for us than if it would be for
women.
For women.
I don't know what the shadow figure would do.
Disrespectful.
But I don't know if it was the shadow figure that it was Lydia that pushed the guys.
Or Big John.
Pain.
Big Bad John.
Big Bad John. Mean John. So, but yeah, if there's physical contact, if people were hit like that, there's at least a 5.
Yeah.
So I think with the other stuff,
with the other stuff though is a little bit different. So
because I mean, if you're a guy, I would say 7. If you're a girl, I would say 5.
Yeah. So it's a 6.
So it's a 6.
Shiver.
Yeah, that sent a shiver down my spine.
Rich.
62.
Yep.
Huh.
Torturer.
I thought this one would score a little bit better than that, but I thought it's
louder,
more high 60s and low 60s.
Finish.
Not bad.
I thought maybe mid to high 60s, but that's still not bad. But I mean, it's really kind of a small spot. There's really not.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of diverse activity.
Heart attack.
But only a couple things causing it.
Yeah.
So
Doom.
It's very much a mid-range place.
I think so. It's a good spot though.
Yeah. I like it. I want to go there.
Me too.
All right. So that was the Red Onion.
Break time.
We're going to take a quick break
because Daddy's got to go wee-wee.
Yes. So we're going to throw out some creepy music.
Here. Do not. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yeah, I got to check the fire, make sure we're
offended.
And
I don't like that one either.
I don't generally like that one.
I don't like that one.
Boring.
I like this one.
Ding ling 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 ding ling ling ling.
How
That's
are
all I'm
you?
hearing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
I'm trying.
Yeah, this is easy. Justin.
Stay.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Listen to the creepy music. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and as we're sitting here waiting for Dave to join us. Now I don't have to go outside to smoke because I
Talk with me,
Oh,
Kevin
I'll talk
Castle.
With him. Okay, I'll talk with you. But while we're sitting here, I
Brenda.
just want to say, go ahead, check out scarenetwork.tv. They have tons of content. They have documentaries. They have true crime. They have independent films. They have horror classics. They have 80s horror movies. Lots of good content. Plus, we're on there, so
Why
you
are
know
you
it's
here?
awesome. So check them out. It's only $4.99 a month, or you can do the annual, which is only $40 a month, literally saving you $20 for the year. So go ahead and check out scarenetwork.tv.
I want to.
And Dave's coming back with some chicken wings.
Yeah.
I got tacos waiting for me. So yes,
Where?
yes. In my kitchen.
Yeah.
I got tacos in my kitchen.
That's where the tacos are.
Some al pastor and carne
Where
asadas.
is it?
In my kitchen.
In the kitchen.
It's trapped in your kitchen. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so we just got done talking about the Red Onion Saloon, which I really did enjoy. I thought it would score a little bit higher than what it did, but I really did enjoy that location.
Maybe.
You know, you're a maybe on it. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, it's
Possessed.
a little bit or possessed. Okay. We're not gonna talk about that.
maybe possessed.
Maybe possessed. So our next location we're gonna talk about now is the one. This one was a little bit of a struggle to get a lot of information on. So I think that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it in the middle here, and that's the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this place was originally built, back in 18 something? If I remember, it was a St. Joseph Hospital by the Sisters of.
How many?
Sisters of St. Mary or something like that.
Sisters.
What's that?
There's a lot of sisters.
A lot of sisters. And
yeah,
then
because it was nuns that built the place. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then in 19 was it 67, I want to say, or 1867? Can't remember now. I forgot to write the date down. But anyways, it was something 67. I think it was 1967.
Apparently.
1967, basically the whole place, it was run down. They needed funding. They kept getting denied funding, and so they finally ended up closing down after the big flood in 1967. They're like, that was it. They couldn't do nothing more.
Brian.
Well, then a bunch of people got together, created a Fairbanks Memorial thing.
Stop it.
Where a bunch of people got together and they basically got $8.5 million. Ended up building a whole brand new hotel, which ended up being the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital. Mm-hmm. And it's been that ever since. And they actually started because they raised all the money completely debt free, starting the hospital.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. You don't hear that ever happening.
No, you don't hear about that.
And it's still fully funded today.
Doom. I see you.
It's very much a very open hospital in Fairbanks. It's actually the main hospital in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Prison. Satan.
But some interesting things do go on there. There's just not a lot reported of going on there. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that sounds fair. So one thing that I've always, like I said, there's three types of locations that are always haunted to me.
Yeah.
That's prisons, hospitals, and antique shops.
Yeah.
And for this being a hospital, there's an awful lot of activity that is not reported.
Maybe.
That's kind of the feel to it, right? Like there's not a lot.
And I don't know if they're trying to hide it. I was thinking, they were trying to hide it because they were still in operation, but all the places that we're going to talk about today, are in operation.
Yeah,
but
they're
none
all
of them
still
are hospitals.
Not here.
No, this is the only hospital.
Yeah.
And you can be scared. I mean, people are scared to go to the hospital no matter what, because nobody wants to go to the hospital because of Satan.
Yeah. So here's what I have. In the late 1960s, the only hospital available to Fairbanks area residents was St. Joseph's Hospital, operated by the Sisters of Charity.
There it is, Sisters of Charity.
Sisters of Charity. The Great Flood of August 1967 devastated St. Joseph's Hospital, and closure of the aged and deteriorating hospital was imminent.
Yep.
In the interior, times were hard, and the community did not want the local government responsible for a new hospital.
Yeah, they voted on it like 4 times or so. They got rejected every single time in the ballots.
Yeah. So an incredible group of volunteers envisioned a new community-owned hospital, and the Greater Fairbanks Community Hospital Foundation was founded.
That's
to
it.
Plan, fund, construct, and find an operator for the new hospital.
Yes.
So the Hospital Foundation purchased the Tanana Valley Clinic in 2008 to increase access to healthcare for Medicare patients within the community. Fairbanks Hospital Foundation and its visionary leaders are the reason Fairbanks has the continuum of quality medical facilities today. That was verbatim from their news article. Doodah.
Okay.
True.
It
was all true. Yeah, phenomenal that they were able to raise $8.5 million.
Yeah.
500,000 that actually came from the community of Fairbanks itself.
Yeah. And that was like, for a hospital to open in the black.
Yeah.
Emily.
Yeah. And for a community the size of Fairbanks, which is not a very large community, there's no such thing as a large city in Alaska.
No.
I mean,
unless
this would
talking about Juneau or Anchorage.
Yeah. For this community to raise $500,000 to give $500,000 of their own money, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal that they're able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to Fairbanks community for that. Which is, again, I think this is, Fairbanks Memorial Hospital is kind of a staple in Fairbanks due to the community of Fairbanks and what they did to make their own hospital. I think that was phenomenal that they did that. But if it comes to hauntings, I think this place is probably a lot more haunted than what is reported.
Demon.
Exactly. And I just got demon. So
yeah.
Just gonna put that out there. Maybe. But one thing they do talk about is the nursery.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal thing happening there.
Yeah. And this is kind of the reason why I was interested in it in the beginning, because I was like, this is a really cool thing.
Yeah, I just thought we'd find a whole lot more information.
I thought it would be, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Let's go find where the Titanic hit it. And I couldn't find anything else under the surface except for, like minor stuff. We'll talk about that as we go along. I've got some other stuff. And I actually have a picture.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that sitting in there.
But, first of all, let's, bring up the hospital. So this is the hospital.
It's a nice looking hospital.
It's a nice little, little Dameron looking.
Canada.
Talking about hospitals in Stockton, it kind of reminds me of Dameron.
Yeah. Man, they're doing some work on County Hospital though.
Yeah. But see, this is interesting. So you've got the Sisters of Charity involved.
Yeah.
You've got this whole big partnership.
Yeah.
Could they be, or could the Sisters of Charity, or could there be some sort of religious shrouding of the activity that's happening in this hospital.
It's very possible.
And I'm thinking that because of what they are talking about with the nursery.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to that as we go.
Yeah.
Because the nursery is the big thing.
Yeah.
So
is that why you didn't show the other picture?
How are
that's
you?
why I didn't show the other picture yet.
Okay. So babies are heard crying when there's none
Garden.
around. That's one of the things that are being reported at this place.
Yep.
Cold chills around the hospital. Equipment malfunctions.
Mother, how does it work?
Good.
Goodbye.
Unexplained noises. Faucets
Temperature drops.
On and off. Yeah. Not just temperature drops, like dropping down like 60 degrees.
Like drops. Not like cold spots, like drops. Like, holy shit, somebody can hang meat.
Yeah. 60-degree temperature drop is crazy. And then faucets turning on and off. So I mean that's kind of your basic.
They're basic. Okay, it's haunted. There's shit going on. Yeah. And I like the fact you can hear babies crying from empty rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing there, but yet there's a baby crying.
All over the hospital, not just the nursery. You hear babies crying all over the hospital.
All over the hospital.
Yeah.
And that's besides the other thing. That's kind of all you kind of get with the Fairbanks Hospital. But this other thing is pretty big, Dave.
Yeah. This
more asshole.
Yeah.
More asshole.
More asshole. Okay, so we're trying
more triangle.
There's more asshole.
More cowbell. Ding ding.
Gerald.
Gerald, that's a new name. But no, I mean the nursery, that's a pretty big thing to be happening. And it happens a lot, it seems like.
Yeah.
In fact, they say every time.
And there is a feeling of fear from the staff.
There is a feeling of fear from the staff. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that.
Just randomly
offended.
The staff is terrified of other cries that happen, not just babies, but there are other cries coming from like adult cries.
Oh.
And this seems to terrify the staff.
Well,
but it's just these, not the babies crying, but when they hear other cries.
Run away.
Oh, I see. I didn't see that. So you did find something a little extra.
I did find a little tidbit of extra stuff.
This was a hard one to.
This was a hard one to really track anything down because they were really, they're really tight-lipped about this one. But I will show this. This is a picture of an orb that was captured at the hospital, and I'm going to bring it up, and you can kind of see it there on the chair.
Oh yeah.
So what it was a short video that was captured of this orb just kind of flying across the room.
And you can tell they're doing a paranormal investigation there.
Yeah, and I took a still shot of it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like it was a 4-second video of just this orb
wandering.
It's kind of going across the screen. Okay. And so I captured it when it hit the chair. But it flew like right straight in front of the camera, and just kind of like not very fast. It was kind of slow moving.
Huh.
Really looked like spirit energy. As our buddy Sean puts it, it's spiritual energy that's moving around.
Size,
yeah. No, it was a good size orb, just kind of flying across. Okay. So
why are you here?
We're here to talk about right now the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital. So the nursery is the one that gets me.
Yeah. So do we want to go into what is going on in the nursery before you share a picture of the nursery? Is that
no? Go ahead. I did not get a picture of the nursery. I was trying to find one, but I couldn't get one.
Oh, I thought that was what you're talking about with the nursery.
Oh no, that was just this. I don't know if this is in the nursery, but this was the evidence that I captured.
Oh wow.
Drip.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to get a picture of the nursery, but
I can't.
I can't
Fire.
either.
Fire.
Oh, fire.
I can't. Yeah, I get pictures of the outside of the hospital, nothing on the inside.
Where?
Oh yeah, there's. What is this one?
Caution. Lisa.
Oh, that's not
Front. George.
Hunter Fairbanks. Yeah, they don't have anything caught on, from what I'm seeing.
Spell.
Yeah, nothing caught. I'm just trying to get a picture of the nursery. And
Yeah,
I can't even see that.
No, they're not letting cameras back in the nursery taking pictures of all these kids.
Yeah, but I don't know. Mom's taking. I got pictures of the laundry room. I got a shitload of pictures of the laundry room.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't give a shit about the laundry room unless there's some activity there that I don't know about.
Maryland. Africa.
I got a picture of a bunch of people on an MRI machine, but
yeah, Africa.
What I thought was a shadow figure is not. Just a dude kind of standing there.
Huh.
Thought it was cool.
I can't tell if that is spirit energy or not.
Patient. Fight.
Yeah, I think it might be. I'm gonna pull up these two pictures here.
Forward. What happened? How does it work?
Oh yeah. Check this
Possessed.
out.
Yourself.
This is from that same. I think it's the same area, even, Dave. Close that up and check this out. Check these out, Dave. Check these out.
I'm going.
Show me, bro. Let's go.
I'm trying to get there. There we go. There's the first one. And here's the second one. All right, so here's the first picture.
Black.
And what you're going to be looking at is like all the way up right. You see that bright?
That white smudgy thing?
Yeah.
In the corner? Yeah, this looks like the same location where the orb that I caught.
Yeah. That's the first picture. Here's the second picture.
Oh, see it's moving. Yeah.
The camera hasn't moved, you can tell.
Yeah.
Bedroom. Do not.
Interesting, right? Keep these pictures up going back and forth while you stuff your face.
I'm pretty sure I just got buffalo sauce all over my face.
Front. Demon.
That's funny. I keep seeing your arm come up and grab it.
Cemetery. Not. Pray.
Well, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice light anomaly. That's definitely looks like spirit energy to me.
It changes shape too. Look.
Yeah.
Almost like it's jumping.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's leaping forward. If I'm gonna go like that, it's like
Tom.
I like that. I was
Prison.
like, oh, this looks like the same from the same investigation. That's pretty. I like that captured footage here. I like that. That's good stuff. Dave, did you change our color again?
No.
Yeah, you did. We're not purple no more. We're not purple.
We're purple on Scare Network.
Yeah. I know. Sorry. I saw purple earlier. I was like, what the hell?
No, that was on Scare Network, bro. I didn't touch that stuff. That's the same thing.
Oh. I'm trying.
Me too.
Me too. But so basically what happens in the nursery, anytime there is a baby that is about to pass away or has passed away, the nurse have seen and experienced angels in the nursery. And
help me.
Is that an angel?
Hold.
I don't know.
Yeah, and see, this is where I'm getting kind of a religious vibe.
Who is he?
Because I have also heard that it's just a number of ghosts, like intelligent spirits that surround the baby.
No.
Yeah, that surrounds the baby until it passes on.
Scream.
So let me ask this, because I mean I'm thinking it's that. I mean, not that I don't believe in angels. I believe in angels. I believe in demons. Yeah. All that stuff. But the reports that I'm seeing, they're not all the same. They are spirits dressed in like clothes and wearing hats and stuff like that. And there's usually like 10 of them, like 10 to 12 of these things. When a baby's about to die, they come around, they surround the baby as the baby passes away, or right after they pass away.
How?
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
Louder.
I don't know how either.
But
okay,
I guess where I wanted to go with that is, are they sending them on their way,
or are they devouring
them,
or are they devouring them,
or are they taking them? Are they taking the spirit, or are they protecting the spirit from something darker that's at that hospital?
Asshole. Undecided.
Right.
This motherfucker over here, man. I'm telling you. You know how many different cuss words I have in there? It decides to only use that one.
It only uses asshole.
Take that one out of the library. See how you like me now.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, look at the time.
There's a couple different ways that you can look at what's going on there. You can definitely look at it in a positive light, the way they draw it up, but you can also look at it in a very negative light, how it's not drawn up. Yeah. I know a lot of people want to think that this is all
flashlight
good all the time. And it's because, the sisters of faith going on in there.
Satan.
Yeah. You could also have Satan.
You could also have Satan. Yeah. You got the Sisters of Charity, and you got the.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down.
Yeah. Is this an angelic thing? And I mean,
is this an angelic thing? Is this
if these are angels,
a malevolent thing?
If these are angels, why is it only happening at this hospital?
Heaven.
Yeah. And for some reason, I just have that feeling
like angels protecting from demons. But if the spirit is passing on, and I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, bro, but if the spirit is passing on,
dull.
Why are there still sounds of babies crying?
Yeah, and this is kind of my feeling when I hear that is, especially when you talk about the group of them surrounding it. It's like watching National Geographic, like, oh, look at the pretty tiger. Oh, it's eating that gazelle.
Disfigured. Abused.
you know,
Oh.
or yeah, is it like a survival of fittest? Is it some kind of immortality thing?
Oh, like Dr.
Where
Sleep type shit?
yeah, like Dr. Sleep type shit. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Watching. Miss.
It just there's so many there's just
There's a lot of
nothing at the other end of the equal sign here that's
Yeah.
making me okay. Why is this happening? If it's angelic, why?
Twist.
What is the need to have angels protect the spirit of a baby and send it on its way? Or if it's not angels,
Boring.
why are these ghosts surrounding this child? Is it for a good reason or a bad reason?
And here's my other thing.
Sit
Here's my
down.
other thing. Okay.
Sit down.
Grandmother.
I'm about to lay it down. That's what I'm about to do.
I'm gonna lay the smacketh down on this candy.
When you're born into sin, which is why you baptize your child as soon as possible. So if this baby is dying, why are they thinking that angels are bringing it up to heaven? This soul was born of sin. It would automatically go to hell because it wasn't baptized to wash away its sins.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Child. See what I'm saying? Here goes to see what I'm saying here. I mean,
Kyle.
I get the more I think about it and reflect on what's happening.
Stay.
And let's say, they do have a priest there baptizing children as they get birthed, which I really do doubt that's happening without parents' consent.
Right. Or, was the hospital blessed to begin with? Because the Sisters of Charity kind of were involved. But I don't know if I believe that or not. I mean, okay. Yeah, it's true that I don't know if I believe that. I myself have never been baptized.
Yeah.
Which is why I can't be a godfather. But on the same, I believe that children are born completely innocent and get corrupted over time.
Don't.
Okay. Or maybe I don't.
Don't believe that, Dave.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that, Dave. What's wrong with you? Anyway, so my point being is just there's so many different ways to go about this.
Yeah,
and
like
really, really only one of them is benevolent.
No thanks.
Yes.
There's only one way to look at this that is completely innocent. And that is the baby's going to heaven, the angels come along and send it on its way, and there's harps and flutes and bullshit and yay. The choir sings and the baby goes up, there's a bright light that happens. But the other 99 possibilities
are not
bad. There's something going on.
I would love, you know what? I would love to get Ralph Sarchi's take on this.
Yeah.
I would love to hear his response to what I said. How could these be angels taking a baby away? If it wasn't baptized, it was born of sin, and it's already should be going downhill. I'd love to get his take on that.
Dress.
Because he probably put me right in my place.
Ceiling.
Like, listen, this is how it works. Okay,
Hannah.
That's what I need. I need to know. Am I wrong thinking that?
Leave me alone.
I don't know. That's interesting. I'm a toss up whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. I really.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the options are there to where it could be either way. everybody believes. Okay, so here is an article.
What happened?
From Wisdom International.
Bribed.
From January of last year. And it says, this is an age-old question. Are babies born with sin, or do they become sinners later in life? The answer is yes. Babies are actually born as sinners. There's an important biblical truth that dates all the way back to the Garden of Eden. Every person born after Adam's sin was born with a sin nature. We do not become sinners when we commit our first sin. We commit our first sin because we are born with a sin nature.
Which is why you have to be baptized.
Yeah.
As a baby.
Before so in sense, yes, babies are born sinners. Before they commit any sin, they have a sin nature. So this is basically like not necessarily they're not born sinners, but they're born with the ability to sin. It's like it's in their nature. It's in their DNA as you were. I still don't necessarily believe it because I have my own personal beliefs, but it's a Bible question. So it's from the Bible. That's what I believed. So yeah, I'd be interested to see Ralph Sarchi's take on it. And Sean, because Sean's very
either one
How many? Coffin.
Either one of them, I'd love to get their take on that.
Yeah.
I might have to propose that question based off of what we talked about tonight to Sean and Ralph. Just hit them with a message.
How are you,
man?
What do you think about this? Do you think this actually? Do you think angels are actually doing this? Because I think for the most part, people kind of believe, as I do, that babies have to be innocent because they're just brought into this world.
Yeah.
Statue. Warm.
But they're born of sin.
But if they're born of sin, then by their very nature, as it even says, especially if there's angels involved, then this is a religious thing.
Mine just
then they would go to hell. So those would not be angels.
Sorry, I had to double check because we talked about Sean and it just said Sean.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Did it say that? Yes, it did say that. Yeah. So
I mean, all
need to go.
Demons and angels are all angelic beings. We've had this conversation with Ralph.
Yes. Apologize.
But if we take that into consideration, are these demons?
Hot.
And not angels. Did you mute yourself? I think you muted yourself.
I did.
Okay.
Real quick.
Because all I was like,
yeah.
I was like, okay. Must have muted himself.
What is the date?
Messing with someone.
February 24th, 2023. So
you want to score this one?
Guardian.
Yeah, I'm down to score this.
What do you got more to say on that subject?
No, I just don't know. I don't think there's enough at the end of the equal sign, but I think it's a valid question, because that leads to a different possibility. If babies are born into sin, are these demons that are surrounding it and not angels?
It's coming. Am I a ghost?
Kind of where I was going with that. Yeah, it's like it doesn't sound like this is going to be.
Do not.
It doesn't feel like it's a good thing for some reason.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to me either.
Listen,
Linda.
Honey, listen.
Listen, Linda.
Linda, honey, listen. Okay. All right. So let's score this guy.
So the residual on this, I think it's probably mostly residual here.
Yeah. Aside from the angels.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly residual here. With the orbs and the voices and the footsteps and the sounds.
Yeah.
I think residual is the highest we've had so far.
I was gonna say I think the residual here is at a 7.
Yeah.
Which corresponds to what you were saying, being the highest so far. Oh, you're bringing.
I was gonna say highest so far, but not by a lot. So yeah, I was gonna say 7.
Did you accidentally hit a picture button?
No.
Did you accidentally just pop up a picture?
No. Did a picture show up?
A picture just popped up on the screen.
I don't see a picture. Is there a picture on the screen?
It came on, it came off. My hands are right here writing.
Yeah. Well, my notebook is on my keyboard, so I may have done it.
You may have done it. Okay. May have done it. Okay. Whew.
I was like, I didn't see anything. I was actually writing stuff down, and I may have pressed on something. I may have just kind of did that.
That is exactly what happened.
Yep.
I don't know,
that's what's displaying. So that might have been me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense now. Perfect. Intelligent
institution
onto this place.
The angels in the nursery.
Yeah, I have to say that's intelligent. I don't know about the babies crying everywhere. I don't know.
I think that's residual.
Or residual. I personally think they're residual.
Yeah.
Faucets turning on and off.
I think that's poltergeist.
Equipment malfunction. But just because poltergeist doesn't mean it's also not intelligent.
No, poltergeist could be intelligent. So I think it's a little bit.
But I'm not super high on the intelligent here.
No.
I'm not as high. I'm not as high as definitely not as high as Red Onion.
No, I don't think I'm at a 5.
Yeah, really that's kind of where I was going with it too.
I was kind of going.
I like what you said. I like 4.
Yep.
Greetings. Cigar.
And, poltergeist activity. There's a little bit. There's the faucets. There's the
equipment malfunctions.
Again, though, I don't think I'm higher than a 5.
Are you a friend?
No, I don't think it's as high as the Red Onion. And again, I don't think I'm higher than a 5. I think the highest I go would be a 5.
Yeah.
Do I think poltergeist activity is better than intelligent? That's the question.
I'm trying.
And I think I do. I think the poltergeist activity is better than intelligent, which is I probably would put it right at 5.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Murdered.
Hey, this is the hard one here, Dave.
This is a hard one because the non-human.
Well, no, it's not a hard one.
It's not a hard one because it's there. The non-human is either really good or really bad here.
Yeah.
Because if they're ghosts, then it's human. But if they're any type of angelic being, it's non-human.
Hello.
Well, how about you? Oh, spell.
Hello back. That was
in
mine.
Peace.
Oh, mine said spell and then rest in peace. That's not good. So I think the non-human here.
What year is it?
Yeah, I think correlates with the nursery. I'm not seeing other reports of shadow figures anywhere
else. Your name?
Like that.
I'm Dave. That's John.
I can't.
I can't either. So I it's a pretty big thing going on in the nursery, though.
Yeah, it's significant, and it's multiple entities. It's not just like one.
Yeah,
it gets surrounded. There's like between 8 and 12,
and it's happening a lot.
It happens every time a baby is about to die, or is dying.
Forward.
Yeah. I think I have to give points to that.
Yeah, I have to too, and because of that, and only that,
psychic.
I'm gonna go 7.
Yeah. I like the history of the hospital.
Me too. With the, it doesn't go back too far, but you've got the flood, the damage, and then the new hospital was built, and the Sisters of Charity, and that it didn't want to be a government-run hospital or anything like that.
Yeah,
I really dig that. I'm not as high as the other 2 locations we've done.
No, I'm definitely not an 8 or 7. I'm probably sitting at a 6 though for this place. Maybe a 5.
I think I'm at a 5.
You're at a 5?
I'm close.
Dropping all the way down to 5?
I'm dropping down to a 5.
Yeah, it does make sense for a 5. All right, 5 it is. I like 5. That makes sense.
Okay, manifestations. Now, we got the angels that show up. The angels, demons, spirits, whatever. That's the big thing. The nursery.
What year is it?
That is major.
I need to go.
We have cold spots manifesting.
Yes.
Stop it. Where are you? Humiliate. Camera.
Damn.
Spell.
Again with the spell.
Leaving.
Yeah, now you're leaving. Okay. Again, it's a lot of one thing.
It's a lot of one thing. And really the manifestations are.
But everywhere else, I don't really talking about manifestations. It's really all about the nursery and what's happening there, right?
Yeah.
I can't give this a high score. I mean, I would love to give this a high score, but I can't. It's one thing. I know it happens a lot. It's happening all the time, but it's one area.
It's only happened in one area and only in one situation.
Yeah. Under specific circumstances.
Where?
I gotta, I gotta go 5 again. I can't.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was sitting too.
Yeah. What should I do?
I agree. I would love to give it a bigger score, but our thing is diversity. We score based on,
show yourself
of something instead of, because if there was orbs, I'm sorry, there's orbs.
Oh yeah, more than one.
We've got that light anomaly, and we've got the orb that I grabbed from that investigation. So yeah, I got to go 6.
My baby.
Yeah.
Are you picking that up?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm right there with you. I was seeing if I thought that brought it up above Red Onion's manifestation, and it
Lights.
doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
The audio here.
Babies crying.
People crying.
People crying. Yeah. People. Yeah. People crying.
And that's it. Unexplained noises. I have unexplained noises as well.
Who is he?
So
peak. I am in pain.
I think I'm at a 4 on the audio.
What did I say?
Blessed.
You said,
yeah.
What did I?
Cries from unknown sources can be heard, terrifying the staff. So yeah. I think a 4 is good.
4 it is. Feels on this is a little interesting because you got a lot of good feeling that these people are having with the stuff that's happening.
People are like feeling that this is angels and this is kind of a positive thing and everybody's happy.
Leave.
And then there are feelings of being terrified.
From the other noises.
From the other cries.
Down.
No people getting touched. You have cold chills.
Yeah. Cold chills. And the extreme drops in temperature.
Extreme drops, yeah. Extreme drops in temperature.
Meal. Cheating.
And then you got the good feeling when the nursery, although I think they're completely wrong about that.
Yeah.
So the feels I think is actually kind of good. It's not super high or anything like that. I think again it's still mid-range. I'd probably put the feels along the lines of manifestations and probably go with a 6.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a 6. Yeah. For objects,
you got the faucets turning on and off,
faucets, and we got the equipment malfunctions.
So not super high. They're not talking about it a lot.
No.
I'd have to. I can't put it as high as the Red Onion.
No, I don't. I can't even get. I'm not at a 5 either. I don't think I'm at a 5.
I'm struggling at 5.
I'm firm at a 4, and I'm struggling with a 5.
So I think it's another 4.
Yep. Okay.
It'll be another hard one, Dave.
Danger level. This is an interesting one, bro. We've it is not.
I do have a feeling of fear. Let's just put it out there. Nurses have a feeling of fear with the
feeling of fear. There's no physical contact.
46.
No physical contact.
Early.
there's a feeling of being terrified.
32.
There is.
My ghost tube says the 30 days.
This could be a danger to babies. If this is a negative, if this is a negative thing. But
I'm wondering, for some reason, I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'm wondering how many babies unexplainably all of a sudden took a turn for the worse and passed away.
Real.
Like they're doing fine, they're normal babies, all of a sudden, bam, they're dying. And then you got these 8, 12 things surrounding it.
Father.
The more I talk about what's going on in the nursery, the more I don't like it.
Do not. What year is it?
For some reason,
rituals.
This is gonna sound really weird. And it might just be the unknown thing for me. Like you said, there's nothing at the other end of this equal sign. Mm-hmm. This place seems more dangerous than the Red Onion. And I don't... which is a little weird, I think. But
that's an interesting thought.
Satan.
Again, Satan. That's on your side this time.
Okay.
What happened to me?
I don't know. You have to tell me that.
Why did you take me to this website?
What website?
Scratch.
You didn't hit 3 clicks to BBC again, did you?
No.
How old are you?
So I was trying to see if there were any unexplained deaths
related
from babies at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
And this is what I get. A newborn baby was found abandoned in a cardboard box in Fairbanks, Alaska on New Year's Eve. This is 2021.
Okay.
I'm going.
A note with the baby said the parent could not care for the child. Child was discovered in sub-zero temperatures around 2 p.m. When with the safe haven laws, they, you could drop off the kid at a fire station or church.
Kyle.
But it was left at an intersection.
Oh, wow.
The baby was taken to Fairbanks Memorial Hospital on December 31st.
Okay.
And the baby is now stable and healthy.
Nice. Well, that's good. New Year's baby.
So the handwritten letter says, "Please help me. I was born today on December 31st, 2021 at 6 a.m. I was born 12 weeks mature. My mom was 28 weeks when she had me. My parents and grandparents don't have food or money to raise me. They never wanted to do this to me." The note continues, "My mom is so sad to do this. Please take me and find me a loving family. My parents are begging whoever finds me. My name is Tashawn."
Sad story.
But the baby's alive and well. So, but that popped up when I was doing my search. So I, following after Yukiko, I always have to bring stuff like that up. If I get taken to an unusual place.
Oh yeah.
Well, we do our research.
White.
And
immune.
Well, Tashawn, I wish you all the best.
Yes.
All right. So I can't go high on the danger level, but I think the potential is there. That I think
Tiffany.
There is a hidden danger that either is not being mentioned
bedroom
or nobody knows about it yet.
Yeah. I again, if I go based off of just what we discovered, I'd probably put the danger level at a 3.
Yeah. That's about where I am too.
If I base the danger off our discussion,
and worst case scenario,
I'd probably put this at an 8.
Stop.
Yeah.
Up.
But I'm gonna put it at a 3.
Yeah. Let's go with a 3 because we can only go at face value. But yeah, I think the potential is like for a 7 or 8 easy.
Yeah.
Funny.
50.
Okay, I have 51. Let me double check.
11, 16, 23, 28, 33, 37, 43,
I have 51.
43.
Why?
47, 50. You have 7, 4, 5, 7, 5.
Convicted.
6, 4, 6, 4, 3.
33.
Yes.
So 7 and 4 is 11. 11 and 5 is 16. 16 and 7 is 23. 23 and 5 is 28. 28 and 6 is
34.
34.
34. 38.
That's where I messed up. I went 33.
I'm close.
Yeah, 51.
Aha! No.
We're going to have that first even 50, damn it.
Ah! Damn it.
Fuck that. I'm changing manifestation back to 5.
Fuck those guys. Manifestation to 5.
It was supposed to be a 5, Dave. Why did we find those photos?
I'm putting sex back on the table.
Funny.
Thanks.
We're bringing back the
bedroom
butt stuff.
worship.
Bringing the butt stuff back.
All right. So that kind of...
That's about what I thought.
That's actually surprisingly higher than what I thought it was going to be. Based off...
I was thinking high 40s.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was at.
So that scored higher. Red Onion scored lower.
I can't wait to get into this last one, bro.
I can't wait to get into Wendy Williamson Auditorium, which is what we're going to talk about right after this break. God, I really got to find the music before I say we're going to break.
Right after this break, and right after I find the music for this break.
About some
regular StreamYard stuff.
How about time to get a rave on, Dave.
Yep. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
As long as we're not playing this one, Dave.
No, because then I got to turn the lights off. And we're going to have to get down. Night driving kind of does that too. Night driving has a little porn feel to it.
What happened to me? How are you?
This isn't orange, right?
No, you went to center of the earth.
Okay. All right. Let's enjoy this one.
Let's enjoy this one. We'll take a break.
We'll be right back. And we're going to talk about Wendy Williamson Auditorium.
Yeah.
Enjoy the creepy music, folks.
Cool.
All right, all right, all right. He's
Hospital.
back.
Spell.
Again with the spell. And now
hospital. Work. Now it says stay.
Worship. Rope.
Interesting sequence of words over here, Dave.
That's very interesting. Now it's gonna be quiet. You be quiet.
Not.
Tell me how you really feel. Okay. So we've talked about the Red Onion. We've talked about Fairbanks Memorial. Now we're going to talk about Wendy
Who are they? Frightened.
Williamson Auditorium.
Burnt. I am in pain.
Which is on
Shovel.
Alaska's.
I'm going.
Get out.
How?
Go. Sorry, I had a dog crawling down my legs. Which is built, is that, what is it, Alaska State College? If I remember right. AASC?
Torturer.
Alaska State College, AASC?
I think that's right.
I think that's right.
University of Alaska, Anchorage.
UAA. Okay.
Anna.
UAA.
Ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Ting tang.
Shark bait. Ooh, ah. Shark bait.
Shark
Ooh, ah.
bait.
Sorry.
Go through Mount Wanahakalugi.
Shark bait. Ooh, ah. So this was actually only built back in 1973.
Yep.
This is what, 40? This place is only 49 years old. I know this because I was born in 77.
I was like, wow, you did the math pretty quick on that, bro.
Well, I guess it could be technically 50 years old because now we're in 23.
But yeah, but I mean, it's only February. Jeez.
But holy crapola. I mean, one, this place was built weird. This was built like the Winchester Mystery House.
Yeah.
They have doors that open up to walls, Dave.
Don't come in.
They have an elevator shaft that goes nowhere to a second floor that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They
have lighting that doesn't even hit the stage.
It's at such an angle it can't hit the stage.
Yeah.
Demon.
And I just got demon. So it's like, really? Can you? Why would you do something like that? It's like
they had to get refunded to finish the building.
Yeah.
South.
Because it was built so wrong. They wasted so much money. They had to get more funding to finish building the place and get it up to code and all that stuff. But now it's up and running and it's this phenomenal theater.
Yeah. So the auditorium on the University of Alaska campus was named after the late jazz musician and UAA professor John Wendy Williamson.
Yes.
It is the largest auditorium in the entire state and has hosted everything from concerts to plays to the Miss Alaska pageant.
Yes.
And then, like you said, construction began in 1973, but halted due to financial issues. Nice. It was finished in 1976, but in a diminished state, which is why the elevator shaft has no elevator. Yeah. Doors don't go nowhere, and there's an unfinished catwalk.
Yes. That makes no sense to me either. How do you start building a catwalk and not finish it? You kind of need both ends.
You kind of need. It's supposed to be a walk, not a stop.
Not a stop.
It's not a cat.
It's not a cat stop.
Or a cat fall.
Cat fall. It's a cat walk. But oh man, the activity here so good. It's so good.
Let's just talk about the fact that a whole auditorium saw this apparition during a show.
Yeah.
To the point where they brought it up in the Q&A.
Yeah. Over 300 students saw this show. And kid at the end of the show was like, how did you do the special effect of the woman floating above the stage?
And they're like, What?
And they're all like, and they literally said, next question.
Next question. The fuck's this kid talking about?
Like, what the? Yeah. And so they, the people in the audience, they took it, like they're not going to let their secret out. No, they had no fucking clue what they were talking about.
That was not part of the show of 12 Monkeys. There's no flying white woman in 12 Monkeys.
No.
Or no, Monkey's Paw. Sorry, it was Monkey's Paw.
Monkey's Paw.
Yeah. Still,
I
again,
like you were going
no
with 12 Monkeys, though. That was cool. Yeah.
Oh. Press. What is happening?
I read that.
How does it work?
And I went,
forward.
What? They all saw it?
Run away.
Yeah.
Agreed. Doctor. Burned.
And nobody questioned it. They all thought it was part of the show.
Why am I here?
And he just got this ghost flying above the show going doo 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 doo.
I mean, not just that. Apparently the ghost was on the stage and then floated up.
Yeah.
During the show while they were performing. Nobody on the stage saw it.
No.
But everybody in the audience did.
Yes.
So good.
I was like, wow. Wow. Wow, Dave.
Wow.
That's just wow. They do have a general feeling of not being safe here, though.
Yeah.
They actually
don't come in
because of the activity that they're happening. So that's okay. Hold on. Let me just back up here. That same show,
Brandy.
One of the what do you call it? Stagehands, who I believe is now the director of the auditorium. But one of the stagehands opens up prop coffin to see what the past show left in there. And of course everybody's gathering around the coffin to see what's in there. And when they open it up, all the props 10 feet away sitting on this table, all of a sudden just all of them go flying off the table.
Yeah. No, they were getting ready to go on stage with this coffin.
Yeah.
As part of the show. They were standing there and they were cued to go on stage. And yeah, all the props that were on this table just get wiped completely off.
He opens it up and it's just all whoosh.
Yeah.
Like, what just came out of that? But not too long after that, they did have a psychic come in here. And for some reason, it really reminded me of, what's the show you like with the chick and the cop dude?
Dead Files.
Real.
It reminded me of Dead Files because they
the
have
one that almost got you in a fight with Ralph Sargent.
Yeah. No, the one that almost got you in a fight with Ralph Sargent.
Oh no, he blamed it on you. I threw you completely under the bus, bro.
Yeah, it ran me over too.
He's like, I did, and backed up and ran you up. I wanted to check and see if it was in the road. Is that on the road? I don't know. Back up and check. Yeah, it was on the road. Good. I was about to go to the mechanic and kick some ass.
Almost got me into a fight with Ralph Sargent.
I did. Oh yeah, that was John. He's like, don't make me come to Colorado and kick your ass. That's right, Ralph Sargent.
Adam.
Fucking Dave.
Oh man. Dave. I was like, wait, you're not blaming? Yeah, let's go. Blame it on John. That's cool. I'm good with that. Well,
so they bring in this psychic woman and actually a forensic filist or FBI forensic pilot, whatever the fuck you call them. And they do their little thing, and then they send the information to the people that work at the auditorium. They open it up and said, "Yeah, your place is very haunted." Blah blah blah. But what she said is, there's a spirit of a little girl. There's a teen boy, a young woman, and two men. One who's kind, and one who's violent. By how they described it just reminded me of the two from Dead Files. Yeah. So I'm interested to know if they actually went here.
Which?
That would be interesting. I will tell you this though, no deaths have been reported.
No deaths have been reported.
But the activity started almost immediately.
Immediately when they built this place.
Yeah. So yeah, there were no reported deaths in the theater or on the ground it occupies.
So multiple people that work there have bringing their own religious symbols in there to help ward off the spirits, which seems only to irritate and anger the spirits that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they, I guess they tried doing a smudging and it went completely backfired on them.
Oh man, but yeah, you know, if you don't know how to do a smudging right,
yeah, this is true.
You're going to cause more problems than do good.
This is very true.
Because I've seen people do that, and I'm like, I'm watching them with the sage and stuff, and I'm like, that is not right. You're going to cause problems.
Yeah. The janitor actually got reassigned because he said he could no longer work in the auditorium due to all the ghosts.
Yeah.
Harm. Go away.
Okay, did you read about the painting of Wendy?
Yes.
So every time they hang this thing up, it falls down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's removed during the night and set on the floor without any damage being caused to the picture.
Yeah. One time it actually tore the carpet and damaged the floor, but the painting itself did not have a single scratch or damage to it.
18.
Yeah. At one point, the metal wire on the back of the painting was snapped in half.
Yeah, it got tired of being hung up so much. It said, no, I'm not hanging up here, and snapped itself and crashed to the floor.
Yeah. But no damage to the thing. No damage to the picture.
No. It is, it is literally still sitting in storage.
Yeah. Yeah, because the theater gave up trying to put it up.
Now, there is no date on the painting. There's no artist's signature on the painting.
No. They just suspect that it's a painting of Wendy
because it's him playing the piano.
Yeah.
Which is another thing heard throughout the building is someone playing the piano.
Yeah. Even so much that the housekeeping staff has gone to the crew that work there and said, why do you guys play the piano at night when it's dark? And they're like, we ain't doing that.
That ain't us. We at home sleeping.
There was one incident in the lobby with an upright piano that was in the lobby, and this person kept hearing this thumping noise. They went to the lobby to check it out, and this woman saw this upright piano being bounced against the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Thumped against the wall, and then watched it as it rolled out and then tipped over on its side.
Wow.
And upright pianos, they're not as heavy as a baby grand, but that's a heavy piece of machinery. And to basically be pushed over off its wheels.
Uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Psychic.
Yeah, there was a psychic there. And there's very much an uneasy feeling and feeling of not being safe.
Yeah. So there was there's an issue with long-haired brunettes.
Yeah.
At this place.
Like not just an issue of being pushed down the stairs.
And I've got a story for you. Because there was a Miss Alaska pageant in 2015.
Okay.
And
there's children there too.
There were two girls in the pageant that were standing at the bottom of the stairs. A long-haired brunette, also in the pageant, on the first landing.
Okay.
And there was a staff member watching as the one on the landing gets basically shoved down to the bottom of the stairs. Like, and the guy's looking at it and like, that looked like she was shoved.
Oh, wow.
She gets up and she's like, wow, that was weird. I got pushed, blah, blah, blah. Don't know what's going on. It's crazy. Recording. Not going to stop recording. You're going to listen to this. And you're going to smile when you hear it.
That's right.
That night, they did the evening gown competition.
Okay.
And that contestant was wearing a backless dress. When she turns around, there are 2 bruises on her back. Right where someone would have like shoved her.
Oh, wow. And there was no one standing behind her.
There was no one behind her. It was just the 2 girls and the 1 girl on the landing. There was nobody else on the stairs.
Wow. Wow.
Like.
You shove so hard to leaving bruises.
So yeah, just in the lobby, along with the piano, people see reflections of people in the windows when there's nobody there. There's apparitions, lights going on and off. People feel nausea. Another person in the pageant was sitting in a chair and was actually pushed out of the chair.
Suffocate.
To the ground.
Damn.
Shadow figures have been reported in the lobby.
Lady, apologize. Find me early.
This was an interesting one. They were doing some kind of show, but the power goes out.
Okay.
So they can't do the show. So the power's out. All the people that are in the play or whatever they were putting on, are sitting in the lobby in a circle, and they've got this candle going on in the middle.
Yeah.
And they were telling ghost stories because it was near Halloween.
Oh, of course.
So they were telling ghost stories, blah, blah, blah. And there was one woman who had an experience.
Turn it off.
No, we're not going to turn it off.
Healthy.
Where it had to do with one of those, seeing the reflection in the window, and then it felt like it brushed by her. When she told the story, the candle went out.
Oh, I made everybody jump.
Oh yeah, everybody jumped.
Light the candle.
But then, no, on its own, the candle lit back up.
Oh shit! Is it
missing?
Oh.
And then, like maybe 10 seconds later, all the lights came on, and they had to go do the show. And everybody's like just frazzled because they just had this experience.
Like, how do we go do a show now?
We're gonna do a show now.
Wow. This place.
Mm-hmm. So, I got way more.
Oh yeah,
I got so much.
Stories of flying objects, exploding lights.
Yeah. So, I tried to center it around, locations. So then they have a whole bunch of stuff happening in the dressing rooms.
Oh yeah. I heard the light room is like considered one of the most haunted parts of the auditorium, but I couldn't find an actual story about the light room.
Stroke.
I've got one. I've got one for the light booth.
All right.
You want me to talk about that one first?
No. You just keep going. Right. Go down the path you're going on, Dave.
Okay. I'm going on the path I'm going on. Okay. So in the dressing room, people have been, physically touched and pushed and had their hair pulled and stuff like that.
Confused.
A person and her son went into the women's restroom in the women's dressing room and instantly smelled vomit, like just ugh vomit smell,
I know
right?
that smell.
And the dressing room was full. So they decided, okay, we're going to go ahead and go get some cleaning supplies and we'll come and we'll clean the vomit so then other people can use the bathroom. They walk off. 5 minutes later, they come back with all the cleaning supplies they need. They walk back into the bathroom, no smell. They couldn't find any vomit anywhere. The smell was gone. The place was spick and span. There was no splatter, no nothing to indicate that vomit ever occurred.
Oh shit. I'd been happy that it was all gone by the time I got back.
Me too. I'm happy I don't have to clean that.
Thank you, whoever that was.
None.
Yeah. So another person, so the person that basically locks up at night, he locks up. The first thing he does is he locks up the women's dressing room because it's right across from his office.
Okay.
So he checks the women's dressing room. There's nobody in there. He locks the dressing room. He goes and locks all the other doors. By the time he comes back to his office, he can hear the sinks and the shower on in the women's dressing room bathroom.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Lights and water turning on.
Lights turning on and off, all that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of crazy activity going on.
Town.
So in the house area, which is the
I want to.
where the people sit and all that kind of stuff. There's a handicap restroom.
Okay.
Just off the stage. There have been times where that restroom door is held shut by someone or something. So people can get out of the restroom.
That's messed up.
Or when they go to open it, it's pulled out of their hand.
Oh.
And slammed shut
in the restroom.
Yeah. And this is just the handicap accessible restroom. And also the one that was reported for sure where the door was held shut on them and they couldn't get out. When workers came to try to help, they could see the door handle jiggling.
Okay.
Okay. You're right.
Ooh. Getting creepy.
I'm close.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Convicted.
Okay. So in the, and I can't read my handwriting. It's something to do. Oh, a soundboard. So in the soundboard area, sound room.
Okay.
So they have this the sound room where they have all the
kind
of like what we have on our podcast board, right?
Yeah.
So
dark.
These guys were in the sound room and they were looking down and there were a series of balloons
old
on the stage or near the stage, and they were in an arch pattern. So these balloons were tied to sandbags.
Okay, yep.
Okay, at different lengths to form like an archway.
Okay.
Right?
Real.
Yeah. One balloon in the middle, still tied to the sandbag, floats to the air.
Someone lifts the bed.
And hovers like about 3 or 4 feet up off the stage.
Don't come in.
Yeah,
where?
Big bag.
Right?
Something
picked up the balloon.
Who is he?
And this is how the story is told. Then they were like, oh, shit, something must have been wrong. Something happened. They have to, they were getting ready to go down there.
Yeah.
And as they start to go down there, the balloons basically slowly goes back down to the floor. and then starts bouncing and moving.
Table.
off the stage down into the audience. Well, this little girl, it may be 3 or 4 years old. This is an actual living girl, is standing there and holds her arms out like this.
Yeah.
And the balloon stops and floats toward her. Handing the balloon to the little girl.
Like, I want the balloon. Here you go, little girl.
Here you go, little lady. Get the balloon. Oh, like, that's nice. That's a sweet one.
It's funny because that kind of seems like, because there are apparitions of children being seen here.
Yes.
Not just seen, but heard giggling and playing.
Martha.
Even caught on walkie-talkies coming through.
Yeah.
For some reason, that feels like it was one of those children that was messing with balloon and decided to give it to the other little girl.
33.
Yeah. That's the feeling I get from that.
Yeah. And also I believe full well that little girl could see that spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing but an open mind on a little child.
Exactly. So I found one story about the light booth.
Okay.
And here is that story. There were 2 women in the light booth when all of a sudden they feel an earthquake.
Oh shit.
A whole light booth starts shaking like crazy.
Oh shit.
So they hide underneath the desk, wait till it passes, and then they get up. They go outside to make sure that everything's okay. They called the people in the sound booth
soon
and say, "Man, did you feel that earthquake? Is everybody okay?" Nobody else felt an earthquake.
What are you talking about? That's a no.
Nobody felt an earthquake.
What the hell?
That was crazy.
That would be crazy.
Okay. Now, somewhere, I think it was in the late 60s. I'm thinking 67 or something like that. There was a massive earthquake in Anchorage.
Hanged.
Sounds about right. I think it was like 67, 68, around the same time as the flood that occurred.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a huge like 8.2, or there was a huge earthquake. I gotta
hot.
Maybe it was 66.
Hunger.
Was it before the flood of 67?
Maybe.
Far away.
I think it was the Anchorage earthquake was actually the one if it's the one I'm thinking of. It's it was considered the biggest earthquake on record until the 89 earthquake in San Francisco, Oakland.
Yeah, Kalinga, I think, was that one. That one was awesome. That
awesome for you, but you weren't sitting fucking close to the Bay Area while it was going off, and your car sliding down a hill. And
I was in Weberstown Mall when it happened.
And you're high as hell. I was way too high to be going through an earthquake. Let me just say that.
Undecided.
God. Oh man. That was
House.
Okay.
Flashlight.
It was in Prince William Sound, but it was March 27th, 1964.
Okay.
9.2.
9.2. Yeah.
9.2 on the Richter scale. That was the earthquake I was talking about. But it just ripped through Alaska. It was just a massive earthquake.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of this was, even though this place hadn't been built yet.
Yeah, but it still be a residual.
Could still be like, even though nobody died in the area, it could be some sort of scarring from
the earthquake itself.
From the
That's
earthquake that happened.
Yeah, if a tsunami can leave a giant scar, why can't an earthquake?
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know who. One of us is blessed. Maybe both of us. Undecided.
Where are you?
So I have some stuff that happened on the catwalk.
Oh.
Screen.
What there is of the catwalk. So of course they have lights turning on and off. This is where I saw like exploding bulbs and stuff.
Yeah, the exploding lights. Yep.
Exploding lights.
Smile.
They get sounds, laughter,
disembodied voices.
Disembodied voices, like shushing, like they get shushed if they're talking. They're like shh, hush. They have seen an apparition floating on the part of the catwalk that is not built.
Recently.
Maybe recently.
That's interesting.
So people will go up to that catwalk and they'll see an apparition floating where the catwalk should have been finished.
Yeah. But I can't say that's residual because the catwalk was never finished. So nobody's walked out there.
Yeah, and how I'm sorry, how can there be a residual haunt when no one's died on the premises? No, there's no
another good point there too. Huh.
I mean, there could be like there are people who did not die on a premises that have residual haunts there. Like when we see a whole bunch of stuff with Mark Twain and stuff.
Yeah.
Or never. But so it's possible. But yeah, it makes me wonder where did all these apparitions come from if there haven't been any deaths?
Yeah. Wow.
Guide.
Where's the other one? So there's a place that they call the Light Cove. And it's on the catwalk where they have all the spotlights.
Okay.
And shit on the catwalk. So so the staff was on the stage and they were doing some stuff, and a woman staff member goes, "Hey, there's someone in the lighting cove leaning out from behind the lights. You know, I see a shadow of somebody up there." So one of the guys goes up there.
46.
There's apparently some kind of ladder that leads to where this lighting cove is from the catwalk. He goes there and he goes, "Is it right here?" And she goes, "Yeah, but it's on the other side." There's no access to the other side. There's no ladder there. There's no nothing where anybody could be.
You can't be on the other side.
It's another instance of like somebody, an entity being in a place where there was no way they could be there.
47.
That's interesting.
47. So let's see. Oh, one more thing. So one of the workers was locking up one night, and they're up on the catwalk and they hear this huge noise. So they go out on the catwalk and there are stage weights. And these stage weights each weigh between 20 and 40 pounds.
Okay.
Giant weights. Kind of like barbell weights.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they were stacked in a tower type of thing.
Okay.
And when they went onto the catwalk, they were thrown all over the catwalk.
Oh shit. Nope, I'm out of here.
And goodbye. Exactly. That's exactly what the guy did. Is like, I just stopped right there. I locked everything up and I left.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'll go that shit tomorrow.
I'll deal with that tomorrow. But if something can move that much weight And it wasn't like the stack was just dumped.
Yeah.
It was like
thrown about.
Like spread all over the place, like thrown all over the catwalk.
Wow.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have got any closer either. I probably would have locked up my home. Like, oh yeah, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Maybe, just maybe you'll clean up after yourself and I won't have to deal with it tomorrow.
Maybe.
It cleaned up the vomit, Dave. I'm just saying.
Yeah, shadow figure there. So we talked about piano music heard on the stage.
Yeah.
They get
none.
Feelings of dread, cold spots. This is on the stage.
Yep.
We talked about the prop table. Now, and then of course
Restless.
the apparitions of the lady in white, all that stuff. They also have a shadow figure floating that floats around the stage.
Oh shit.
And there's one thing that sometimes the crew or the actors and stuff, when they're waiting for the next show or they're on a break or whatever, they play a game called Sardines. Okay.
That don't sound fun at all, Dave.
That doesn't sound fun at all, right? Sardines is like a reverse hide and seek. So instead of one person seeking, only one person hides.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Okay. And then everybody goes and tries to find that person. When you find that person, you have to stay with that person until everyone else has found them.
Punished.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun, actually.
So you get packed like sardines, and the last one to find them is the one that has to go hide the next time.
Okay.
Okay. Jen. So they're playing this game called Sardines, and the person who's supposed to hide, he hides in the pit on the stage. Okay. Everyone else is going around looking. So he's sitting there. All of a sudden, he feels a hand on his shoulder.
Friend.
Someone found me.
Yep, someone found me. So he turns, and there's a person. There's a person sitting next to him. And he's like, oh, okay. So he's sitting there. He's like, I guess we got to wait for everyone else.
Dangerous.
And he waits for like 20 minutes. Nobody else shows up. He turns back to the person who's supposed to be with him, and there's nobody there. So he climbs out of the pit, and he's walking around looking for everybody. Everybody is in the dressing room.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah. They were just like, and he was like, so who was with me in the pit? And they're like, we didn't even know where you were. We weren't in the pit. So there was nobody in the pit with him. But yeah, someone was there.
Bed.
And okay, so this happened to him.
Hello.
When he was an actor.
Okay.
7 years later, he plays the game again as an employee, and the same thing happens to him.
Oh, Jesus.
Same hand on the shoulder, same figure sitting next to him. That time, though, the second time, he just jumped right out of the pit.
He's like, nope, you are not. Nope.
Yeah, the first time he thought people were messing with him, that, oh, you're just playing a joke on me because I'm the new actor and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then it happened to him again as an employee.
Oh, wow.
Gabriel.
Wow. Wow.
That's fun.
Grandmother.
Well, Dave, you ready to score this?
Yeah, you ready to score it? That's all the stuff I had.
Yeah, you talked about the stuff I had while talking about the stuff you had, so that worked out. So the residual of this place,
Anthony.
I think the residual here is high.
Evil.
Yeah.
I think this might be the highest residual spot that we've talked about tonight.
I don't doubt that at all. I just think it's so weird for a spot to have no reported deaths to have all this activity.
And that's see, and then you say that and remind me about that, and it's
Innocent.
like, well, is it really residual?
Well, like we said, there could be residual activity if the person didn't die on site. We've established that in past episodes.
It
So I think
feels a lot of residual energy here.
it does. It feels like there's a lot of residual. Is this a scarred area or
Hiding?
Because there was a flood. There was this the earthquake in '64. There was could be Native American.
I still feel like the residual is the highest that we've talked about tonight.
No, I'm definitely at an 8 for the residual for sure.
That's exactly where I was sitting at.
Yeah. I think the intelligent hunt is the major thing here.
Sorry.
I think it's better than a 7. I think there's so much going on intelligently in this place.
Sorry.
The multiple shadow figures being seen.
Multiple shadow figures, multiple lights turning on and off, and poltergeist activity, and
interaction by the
interaction with people. The piano playing, that could be residual. Piano playing could be residual.
Yeah, I guess.
But the hand on the shoulder.
Is the intelligence better than a 7?
Lady.
I think so.
I think so too.
Is it better than our first location?
What brought you here? No thanks.
Because I'm.
What happened to me?
I'm either an 8 or a 9.
I think I'm a 9.
Yeah.
I think
I'm picking that up, bro. I think it's a 9. I think it's the most intelligent location we've done tonight.
Blood. Flame.
But the poltergeist activity is good here.
Poltergeist activity is phenomenal here too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as the
32.
location for Scare Network
Where
television.
Are you, Adam?
I think we're.
Are you sure? I mean, I could be talked down to an 8, but I mean, the whole light booth shook.
Oh God.
Lady.
That's true.
Tunnel.
The whole light
upright piano gets knocked down. The candle going out and lighting back up. The shower and faucets turning on.
And you've been kind of putting people getting pushed as part of poltergeist activity.
Far away.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
It's Run. Definitely intelligent, but I think it could be poltergeist too, because I think a person is just as much an object as a lamp or a door.
Yeah. No, I get your meaning behind it.
Don't go there.
And am I higher than an 8? And are you lower than a 9?
Danger.
Like I am an 8 or a 9. And I'm leaning toward the 9.
I'm gonna go with the 9. I'm gonna go with the 9.
Offended. Hot.
I like the walkie-talkie things. I like the pushing. I like
the light booth. I like the balloon with the sandbag.
The balloon. I like the painting that can't be hung.
The painting that can't be hung. There's so many different things.
Yeah, I'm at 9. I'm at 9.
And maybe not poltergeist activity, but I love the fact that there's an elevator shaft and no elevator.
I like you.
And doors that open to walls.
Now we got the non-human element.
Non-human. Now there are shadow figures here.
Yeah.
But I'm not incredibly high.
I'm high on the non-human.
More.
In my shadow figure in the lobby, shadow figure on the stage, shadow figure in the catwalk. And that's all I got. I mean, I'm high, but I'm not super high. I think I'm even with Fairbanks. I think I'm at a 7 with the hospital.
Worship.
But for a totally different reason.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you right there. I think it's the same score, but for a different reason.
Mm-hmm. Now history. There's not a lot of history.
No, history. It's so young. It's barely older than me.
Yeah, there's got to be something feeding this. Yeah.
The history. I think the history here is it's lacking. There's no history.
No, there isn't. I think I'm at a 3 for the history.
I was kind of sitting right there too.
But manifestations, I think it's 10.
I'd have to give this a 10.
Dog.
I'd have to give this a 10. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, and it's everything. Everything from orbs to shadow figures to reflections in the floor.
Yeah.
There was one I didn't talk about. There was a person, so somebody told this guy to wax the black floor of the stage so it looked shinier.
Yeah.
As he was waxing the floor, he heard what sounded like high heel shoes walking toward him.
Yeah.
He looked into the floor and he saw the reflection of a woman walking toward him.
But there was no woman.
But he looked up and put it in.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah. So audio.
Burnt.
There is audio here. I mean, you got
audio. It's decent.
Bodied voices. You got the kids playing and giggling.
Damage. Dining.
You got the shushes from the catwalk. You got whispers.
Catwalk. Whispers.
What is this?
Like the high-heeled shoes on the floor. Yeah. You hear that?
I just hear that. Saw that.
I don't think it. I think it's higher than the Red Onion and the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as high as our first one.
No, I was thinking probably about a 6, maybe a 7.
6, maybe a 7. So that means 6.
Yeah. Feels are good here.
Feels are good.
Definitely physical touching.
There's definitely physical touching. There's feelings of dread.
Feelings of not being safe here.
Feelings of not being safe. Feelings of malaise.
You're getting shook in a freaking light room like there's a freaking earthquake going on.
Yeah.
Rose.
Feelings of nausea in the lobby.
Feelings of nausea in the lobby. Got a guy being touched again in not just a woman being pushed down the stairs, but you got a dude being touched on the shoulder playing hide and seek.
Yep.
No thanks.
Sardines. Yeah, the feels are good here. The feels are better than Red Onion.
Yeah, I was we did Red Onion. We gave a 7.5, and I think I'm at an 8.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Objects is good here. This might
Objects
be
is good here too.
I think Objects here is better than Red Onion. with lights exploding.
Lights exploding. There's lots of lights turning on and off. Showers and bathroom faucets on and off.
Balloons moving.
A candle. The balloon.
Yes.
The piano playing. The piano tipping over.
Tipping over, yeah. Banging against the wall.
We forgot the smell of vomit.
Yeah, on feels.
For the feels.
Yeah.
Above.
Do we think we want to go 9? I don't
think I'm at a 9 with it. I still like the 8.
I still like the 8.
But I think I'm at a 9 on objects.
I think I'm at a 9 on objects. I agree with that, bro.
Jerry.
So
if you are a long-haired brunette woman, this place is a 10.
Maybe.
For danger.
Photo.
Yeah, if you're everybody else, it's kind of like a 4.
For everybody else, it's kind of medium.
Yeah.
So because of what we did to the red onion.
Amazing. Yeah. Man.
7?
7. I was kind of thinking, because I was thinking 9 if you're a brunette, long-haired brunette, 5 if you're not.
Monster.
Yeah, 7. I think it's 7.
Yeah, I think danger level is a 7.
Restless.
Whew.
Run.
76?
Yep.
High score of the night on the live.
Haunted.
Yep. Haunted. You got that right.
Yeah. Definitely haunted. Wow. So, what was that?
Stop recording.
We're not done yet. We're almost done. Average score 68.5. Round that up to 69.
That's exactly what I was doing right now. 69 for Alaska. Man, imagine if that one didn't get a 51.
Yep. I don't know what else we could have done in that in place of that spot. I did like talking about the nursery though. There's some questions that are left unanswered about the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital.
Yeah, it has a definitely feeling of
yeah, I have a cloud of doubt for that one. Where I think that's higher than we think it is.
That's kind of my final thoughts, actually, is the Fairbanks Memorial Hospital is the fact that it's leaving me
sad.
No, not sad, but it is leaving me open-ended. You know, it's I don't have a sense of
it's unfinished business. If I were to pass away right now, I would haunt this hospital because that's my unfinished business right now.
Yeah, I want to know what is going on. Either that or the Figueroa, one of the two.
I definitely want to go to the Figueroa, and bro. I was thinking about that when we were going to do our summer trip. I was like, we got to go to the Figueroa
just to see
it, just to be there and say, has business picked up in the last couple of years? Because we've been sending ghosts here.
Yeah. What do you mean you've been sending ghosts here? Well,
you know, we kind of do this podcast and
great score for the Wendy Williamson Auditorium.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check out what we scored and what we got for Scare Network, don't forget, go to scarenetwork.tv, subscribe, and watch our shows there, including a lot of other content. Yeah. Again, it's only $4.99, folks. $40 for the year. Save yourself $20. Just get the annual. You'll appreciate it. Tons of documentaries, true crime show documentaries. Of course, our exclusives for the podcast for them.
Yeah.
horror movies, classic horror movies. I mean,
horror movies, thrillers,
right?
cryptids.
Yeah, independent films on there. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff for you to watch.
Yeah, and it's only going to keep growing.
Yeah, it's only getting better, folks.
Yeah.
So check them out. Appreciate Scare Network for allowing us to be part of that family. But definitely go on there, subscribe, and check out our exclusive content for them. I also want to thank Anchor. Anchor is what allows us to take the audio portion of this live broadcast, put it out there, tell your favorite places like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and of course now we're on Amazon Music as well. Anchor's a great place to start your own podcast. They actually help you out with sponsoring you themselves. It's a great way to continue on growing with your podcast career, because not only do they grow with you, they'll actually help you find more sponsorships as you grow your fan base. So thank you, Anchor, for doing that for us. I want to thank StreamYard. StreamYard is what allows us to do our multicasting, to where we can be on our YouTube Spiritual Spirits page, our Facebook Spiritual Spirits page, or Twitch Spiritual Spirits page. So thank you for StreamYard for allowing us to use your benefits for our multicasting. Dave, great show for tonight, but I think it's time to get out of here.
I think it's time to make like a baby and head out.
Yeah.
Coffin.
Before we do, coffin. Baby, coffin, Memorial Hospital. Okay, that's a little on the nose. Before I do, you guys be sure to check out our after party on Instagram at Spirits of Spirits 13, where we're going to kind of recap what we did here.
Yep.
And then our pregame Monday night for next week's show.
Yeah, well, we're going to decide on what cryptids we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, so if you guys can check out our Instagram page, it is at Spirits of Spirits 13. Give us a follow there, because we're doing lives a couple days a week.
Yep.
And posting stuff there all the time. So definitely check it out. Give us a follow there.
Yep.
Yep.
Time to close her down.
Shut it down. Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Well, I mean, if you're on Facebook and want to do some face crack, go ahead, stay there.
I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
Here.
Yes, love that line.
All right.
Got a hiccup.
All right, throw the outro and then we'll be out of here. You guys take care, be safe, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
On Spirits of Spirits. Late night.
Dave after dark.